for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New media today, USA Boxing. We are back. Man, we had a good one last night. You know what I mean? Good fight party last night, man. I couldn't even, it was hard for me to get to sleep. And then I had to wake up early in the morning and, take care of some things and, you know what I mean? Go to the gym and it is what it is, man. Another day, man. We getting it in today. Today is church Sundays, man. Today is church Sunday. We're going to get it in today. We're going to go over these fights we saw last night, man. Bro, let me tell you something. We had some good ones last night. I can't even lie. Three of my picks I got right. Two of them I got wrong. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, you win some, lose some. No one can get them all right. But for the most part, boxing fans, we shouldn't have any complaints. We had some good fights last night. Now, one complaint would be that some people would say that, hey, man, we had too many fights on last night. And, and they was running around the same times, and the times of the fights were conflicting with each other. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people felt that way about it, understandably so, because shit, we was covering what the zone card and the PBC card. You see what I'm saying? And I think they was fairly even. The Lubin card, Lubin and Fundora. Whew. My homeboy from Florida, man, my homeboy from Orlando, man, he ended up getting his corner through the towel in. They should have threw the towel in. His Coach Cunningham waved it off. He did a good job in doing that. You know what I mean? Home team lost, but you know what I mean? I like the fact that he did show fight. You know, he fighting the dude 6'7". He did show fight, goddammit. And he did knock him down after being knocked down early in the fight. So I respect that. So let's get Lubin. Hope he's all right. Look like he had a broke jaw. Look like his jaw was broke last night. So he's fighting with a broke jaw. Just got beat up. He just got beat up last night. But let's give him a round. Let's give him a round of applause. And give Fundora a round of applause as well. He's a really nice kid. Nice young man. Nice young man. Tony Harrison, Detroit over everything. Detroit against everybody. Detroit over everything, man. Everybody, man. Detroit stood up last night. Tony Harrison, I'm so proud of my brother, man. He didn't look good his last fight. He been going through some personal issues, man. But the simple fact that he was able to overcome a guy, I think he was 30-0 or 30-1 or something like that. And he was very aggressive. And Tony Harris just had his head looking like a bobblehead all night long, putting that jab in his face. Bap, 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 bap. You know what I mean? Looked like he faded towards the end, though. He did fade towards the end. Tony Harris is known for doing that. But, outside of that, he did a phenomenal job. Let's give him a round of applause as well. And, let's give him a round of applause. Let's do this, man. Let's do this here, man. Now, I did see the Triple G fight. Early Saturday morning. I did see the Triple G fight. And in my opinion, again, this is my opinion. Some people feel that if you don't feel the way they feel about a certain fighter or the outcome of a fight, they feel like you hating and they don't like you and all of that stuff there. I give two whats. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to curse because I'm a daughter, but I give two whats. I don't give a damn. It's my opinion is my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. We can agree to disagree. Doesn't matter to me. You see what I'm saying? But from the eye test, from what I saw, the way I broke it down, Triple G don't stand a chance against Canelo. Not this version of Canelo. This, the Canelo that Triple G is if Canelo can get by Bivol, the version of Canelo that Triple G is going to fight if Canelo gets by Bivol is a different version than the one he fought a couple of years, 3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago or 4 years ago? When it was they fought? Was that 2019? I think that was 2019. Hold on, let me see. When the last time on Triple G and Canelo fought? Let's pull that up. Shit. Let's see. When the last time they fought? I just want to make sure. Shit. I just want to make sure when the last time they fought. Somebody's texting me. Somebody sending me text messages. I think that was 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I just want to make sure. 2018. Okay, 2018. That was 4 years ago. That version of Canelo, the Canelo you're going to fight this time, Triple G, is a whole lot better than the one you fought 4 years ago. And I am of the opinion that Triple G, from what I saw, especially in the first 5 rounds, he's on the back 9 of his career. Some people would say, "Hey, man, he was kind of rusty. You know what I mean? He ain't fought in like a year, about a year and some change." I'm like, yeah, whatever. But he still looks slow. He still has the power, though. The power's still there. But this version of Canelo stops, in my opinion, gonna stop this dude. And I'm gonna tell you what he's gonna stop him with if it happens: body shots. Triple G still cannot take body shots. We saw this when he fought Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko won that fight against Triple G, in my opinion, and he was robbed without a gun. He was robbed without a gun, in my opinion. He was hurting Triple G to the body so bad, and like really pretty much damn near folding him up. And when you touch him to the body, he doesn't hide the fact that he does not like those body shots. And Canelo is a hell of a body. He's a hell of a body puncher. I think this version of Canelo and this version of Triple G, him being 40, I just think, man, he gonna get the shit beat out of him. Just being honest with you. I'm like to the point to where, and I want to, I did say I didn't want to see the fight, but you know what? Fuck it. Triple G, his fans say he's some kind of monster. So, and I did have Triple G beating Canelo the first fight that they called the draw. Second fight, in my opinion, Triple G clearly lost that fight. I think Canelo clearly won that fight, but that's neither here nor there. That's the past. If this fight happens, when this fight happens, that's how I see it. So, and guess what? I don't know what the odds are going to be on that fight. We'll find out. We'll find out though. But Ryan Garcia, he went 12 rounds with Tagoe. Surprising to me. I picked Ryan Garcia to win. Didn't know he was going to go 12 rounds with him. I picked Ryan Garcia to stop this guy by knockout. Check left foot, because Tagoe is not defensively sound. And he got caught a couple of times last night, got knocked down, and he got hurt again later on in the fight. But he weathered the storm, and he was pretty much running all night, to be honest with you. He was pretty much running all night. Now, Ryan Garcia did a good job in cutting the ring off. He was cutting it off. He was there. But, Ryan, you got a lot to work on, son. I'm finna break that shit down, too. And I know the Ryan Garcia fans are going to be like, "Oh, man, you sitting there hating because you criticizing them, picking out the obvious." I care nothing about these Ryan Garcia fanboys. I don't. If you are a fanboy to the channel, please unsubscribe and leave and go back to your fanboy mammy house. Care nothing about you, sir or ma'am. I really don't. We hate fanboys over here. If you have a problem with my opinion because you're a fanboy of a particular fighter and you are just upset and want to make it more than what it is, guess what? Unsubscribe and don't come back over here. I promise you, we don't need you. We 12,000 strong right now, the channel that's constantly growing, and where I want to weed out the fanboys in the goddamn ways. Okay? Let's continue, though. Now, Fundora punishes Lubin. Fundora punishes my homeboy from Florida, man. God damn, man. Man, he beat my dog so bad, man. God, boy, he beat my dog bad. That was just a beat down last night, man. But listen, man, but Fundora, he fought. He did not quit. Sometimes as a trainer, you got to save your fighter from himself. And I'm glad that Cunningham, he waved the fight off. He did the right thing. He was just, because he shot his load, and he shot his load. What round that was, he knocked down Fundora. Because we know Fundora knocked Lubin down in the second round, I think, with an uppercut. Caught him with uppercut. He was eating uppercuts all night long. Like, dude, how you keep getting hit with the same punch? The same punch. The left hook, the left uppercut, which I think the left hook broke his jaw, broke his right jaw, closed his right eye, his left eye closing. You know what I mean? When his mouth was open and the blood looked thick, really like burgundy, thick red. When you see a person blood look like that, because my cousin had a broke jaw before, 9 times out of 10, he got a broken jaw. I'm hoping he doesn't have one, but I think he got a broke jaw. He wore some punishment last night, man. I mean, bro, look here. He wore some punishment last night. But I had to ride with home team. I'm going to ride with home team. I don't give a damn. He's from Florida. I'm from Florida. I was going to ride with him no matter what. I don't give a damn. He could have been fighting Godzilla and ride with him. But anyways, Gennady Golovkin doesn't stand a chance, in my opinion, when he fight Canelo Alvarez. When I watched the first 5 rounds of this fight, Gennady Golovkin's age seemed to be settling in. He looked very slow. He was getting hurt to the body. And he looked like he didn't really want to be there them first 5 rounds. But what happened was he got into a rhythm, and then he started working his jab. The power is still there. He still got that power. Still got that power. You see what I'm saying? And it was obvious to me that Gennady Golovkin did not like those body shots last night that Murata was landing. Some would say that Murata is a B-class, C-class champion. You know what I mean? That's what some would say, right? But once Triple G got into a rhythm, he was able to battle Murata and break him down to get the stoppage in the 9th round. Triple G is obviously on the back 9, in my opinion, of his career. And there's no way in the hell, in my opinion, that he goes 12 rounds with Canelo. Some Triple G diehard fans will beg to differ. They'll say, man, you hating, and this and that, and yada, 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 blah, this quasi. I don't care. That's how I feel about it, and that's it. Canelo is an excellent body puncher, and he can take a punch. You see what I'm saying? Plus, Canelo was in his prime, and he's a lot better than he was when he fought Triple G back in 2018. This fight will be fun while it lasts, in my opinion, right? And you might see something similar of the sort of what Lubin, of the punishment that Fundora dished on my homeboy Lubin. Might see something similar to that too. Might see something similar to that, right? Now, Ryan Garcia, guys, won in a unanimous decision last night, guys. Let's give Ryan Garcia a round of applause. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. We over 12,000 strong, baby. We did it in 15 months. We did it in 15 months. We did it in 15 months, a very short time. And that, listen, man, we did it first. I'm talking about a boxing channel. That's not an easy feat. And now if it was something else like gossip column or something like that, you can get 30, 40,000 subscribers really easy within a year. But for a boxing platform that had to come in and really, take a stranglehold of it, because though there were those out there who was doing it longer than me that really had it on lock. It had it on lock. You see what I'm saying? So, for me to be able to accomplish that because of you guys, the family in the chat, is a hell of a feat, man. So let's give us a round of applause. Let's give us a round of applause, man, and for the 12,000. We're going to 20. My projection for what I'm seeing, from what the analytics and stuff is showing me, we'll be at 20,000 at the end of the year. We did it first.
We did it first. We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
Even the greats. You see what I'm saying? Now, Ryan Garcia won in a unanimous decision last night against Emmanuel Tagoe. All 3 judges scored the bout, 120 to 107 for Ryan Garcia. I have no arguments with that. That's exactly what it was. Tagoe was running all last night. He did not have the spirit of Azuma Nelson last night or Ike Corte. He had the spirit of Usain Bolt. He was running last night. Ryan Garcia did a good job in cutting the ring off and landing some shots. He dropped Tagoe as well. I think he hurt him 1 or 2 times in the fight. But Ryan Garcia has a lot to learn. I'm going to break that shit down. I'm going to show you, he could have got this guy out of there. But as the fight went on, we'll break it down. We'll break it down. Now, everyone thought that it would be just a matter of time before Ryan Garcia knocked this guy out. A lot of people were predicting the knockout. A lot of the experts, a lot of people predicted that. You see what I'm saying? Including myself. I said it's going to be check left hook, man. I don't seen this guy have 8 fights. But I never seen him fight like this, though. What I didn't anticipate, I didn't know he was going to be running last night. You see what I'm saying? I was saying stylistically, from what I saw, from the way he fights, he would be open for that check left hook because he drops his right hand down. What I did not factor into the fight was once he got hit by one of Ryan Garcia's punches, he was going to take off running like Usain Bolt. I didn't know he was going to do that. He was running last night. So, it is what it is. And it's hard to knock somebody out when they're running. And let's be honest. You see what I'm saying? Let's be honest. Now, everyone thought that I said it'll be a whitewash, right? Now, after the fight, Ryan Garcia said that he would love to fight Tank Davis next, but he know that won't happen or whatever the case may be. But we all know that fight would never happen, right? Let's move on. We ain't even worried about that shit. Ryan has some work to do, in my opinion, if he's serious about wanting to fight the other top lightweights in the division. Now, Fundora beat the brakes off of my homeboy from Orlando, Florida, Erickson Lubin, in the 9th round stoppage. Oh, it hurted me. It hurted my poor heart to see that happen to my dog, man. Damn, my homeboy. But I got to give my homeboy props. He stood in the pocket. He fought the wrong fight, though. He fought the wrong fight. He was literally sitting in the middle. He was sitting in the ring, getting muscle to the ropes, and he's trading punches. He fought the wrong fight. Man, Fundora just overwhelmed him with his size and inside fighting. This guy has an 80-inch arm reach and won't even throw a jab. You see what I'm saying? And he was open for a lot of counters as well. Fundora was open for a lot of counters as well. It's not the fastest in the world, you know what I mean? So speed, someone with speed and good pop will really make it very interesting against him. But for the most part, man, Fundora is a nice kid. I like the guy. I like his interview. He's very intelligent, man. He's just a nice kid, man. Like, he's really nice. Listen, if you listen to him hold the interview, it's hard not to like this guy. When you listen to him do an interview, it's hard not to like that. And you can't even hate on him, dog. But home team got stopped last night. My home team got stopped last night. The corner waved the towel in, and they did a good job. They should have waited it. They should have waited it. You see what I'm saying? Lubin was getting hit with with the punch, the uppercut all night long. He was getting hit with one damn punch, the uppercut in the left hook, and he couldn't block it. Man, it was one point in the fight, Lubin, because we did the fight part of last night. He got hit with like 6 uppercuts in a goddamn row. Like, bam, one. Okay, he hit you with it again. Bam, he hit you with the same. He kept getting hit with the same punch. The same goddamn punch. I'm like, damn, dog. But anyways, man, my dog, he did his best, man. He did his best. Now, Lubin was getting outworked on the inside every time the two men engaged. In my opinion, he did. Lubin was dropped in the second round, and he was hurt real bad. But he was able to weather the storm, you know what I mean, into the bell ring, right? Lubin dropped Fundora towards the end of the 8th round, but Fundora was able to survive that round. Now, Fundora came back, and he punished my homeboy Lubin in the 9th round. That forced Lubin's corner on Kevin Cunningham, you know what I mean, to wait, to throw the towel in, man, and end the fight. And he did a good job. Fundora is now the mandatory for the winner of Brian Castano and Jamel Charlo. Whoever win out of that fight, Fundora is going to be the mandatory from what they say, sources say. Now, the WBC does what they want to do. We don't know if that'll actually happen like that or not. But from what I'm hearing, that this fight was for see who was going to be the mandatory for the WBC champ. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see, will any of those guys, Castano or Jamel Charlo, get this guy a shot. We'll see. We'll see what they're going to do, right? Now, Tony Harrison, my dog from Detroit, Detroit over everything. Tony Harrison made the city of Detroit proud. You see what I'm saying? And he won in a unanimous decision victory over Sergio Garcia. Now, I picked Tony Harrison. Y'all know I love Tony Harrison, man. I like because he talks shit. You see what I'm saying? Now, the fight was very entertaining. You see what I'm saying? And Harrison pretty much won this fight with excellent counter punches, great footwork, angles, and a lethal jab. The jab literally won the fight for Tony Harrison. He was just bap, jabbing the shit out of him, catching them with combos, spinning out of the corner, excellent footwork, giving angles, feints, you know what I mean? Quick jab, like, bro, Garcia was coming in like a zombie. I'm gonna get him, trying to swing bolos and stuff like that. Garcia was just running in the shots. Tony Harrison ain't really got no power like that, but this guy ain't really got no power like that neither. You know what I mean? So I think he got a 14 or 15% knockout ratio. But yeah, man, Tony Harrison had his head going back like a bobblehead. Now, this fight was very entertaining, guys, as Tony Harrison pretty much won the fight with the jab, pretty much, right? Tony Harris did start to fade late in the rounds, you see what I'm saying? And he almost got clipped in the 10th round, but he was able to hold off Garcia, you know what I mean? And he came away with the victory. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's get to the chat. Which fights did you guys like the most over the past couple days between Friday and Saturday, right? Which fight surprised you the most? Let's talk about it. Oh, yeah, and Gabe Rosado, you need to hang it up, boy. Gabe Rosado, you look slow. Bro, like, you got 15, 16 losses now, and I picked Gabe Rosado to beat Shane Mosley Jr. I was wrong on that pick, and Shane Mosley Jr. just pretty much beat Gabe Rosado with a jab. He pretty much beat him with a jab too. Gabe looked slow. Gabe didn't have no defense. He just got beat with a goddamn jab, and he wasn't really throwing no damn punches. So I think after 16 losses, it's time to hang it up, baby boy. Let's get into this. Let's talk to the people. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Let's talk to the people. Man. Easy Dimes, he say, coach, throw that bucket of ice on Lubin, coach. Hey, man, look here, man. Yeah, my dog, he got beat bad, man. He got beat. I was like, God damn, boy. Woo, Lord have mercy. Boy, he kept getting hit with them uppercuts, man, on the ropes. Man, Fundora just pretty much muscled him. And then what got me with Lubin was, dog, why are you sitting in the pocket and he's trying to trade punches with him? Listen, Lubin, bro, I got to be honest. He from Florida now. He from Florida like me. But I got to be honest. He's just not defensively sound, man. Like, dude, okay, it's one thing for you not to throw punches, but defensively, you have to know how to slip punches. You just can't sit there like a damn bobblehead, letting the man keep hitting you with the uppercut. The man probably landed more uppercuts, left uppercuts, probably on Lubin than any fighter in the history of the sport of boxing. That man landed probably about 150 uppercuts. Easy 150. Listen. If it was let's do a hypothetical. Let's say out of the, I don't know what the total punch stats were, but let's say the total punch stats, Lubin, Fundora landed like 200 punches. That's just hypothetical, right? If he landed 200 punches, guess what? 100 of them was uppercuts. The left uppercut. Oh, man, that shit right there, man. God damn, man. My dog, man, shit, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. My dog, man, listen, my dog, man, one thing I will say, my dog, but what I did like, boy, you should have, we gonna release a video footage of it. But when Lubin dropped Fundora, I was like, boy, come on, boy, that's what I'm talking about, baby. You see what I'm saying? I was getting all hyped and stuff, man. Man, Fundora got off that goddamn mat. The 9th round, he beat the brace off my dog. I'm like, God damn. Lubin shot his low. Lubin tried to finish him now. And that's what I loved about it. He showed that warrior spirit. He didn't run. He didn't pull a Tagoe. He could have pulled the Tagoe last night, but he didn't run. And I think I'm pretty sure that jaw broke. That jaw got to be broke, bro. When you see that blood look thick and purple in your mouth, that thick purple blood, that gotta be a broken jaw. Gotta be a broken jaw. Gotta be a broken jaw. Hands down. What you say? He's 26 and 15. Yeah, it's time. Yeah. He need to hang it up. That man getting his ass. That man getting his ass getting the shit beat out. He say, Coach, what would happen if Bivol beat Canelo? Like, would that be a huge impact on boxing? Yeah. I mean, it won't be a huge impact on boxing to the point where it's a bad thing. You know, a lot of people got Bivol beating Canelo, and listen, the Bivol can fight, but I'm just, this is the thing too, right? This is the thing too. Everybody got to play until they get hit, right? So, of course, Canelo, when the Bivol fight, Canelo is going to be the overwhelmingly favorite to beat Bivol. Bivol can fight. He really can fight. I'm not gonna lie, that dude can fight. He got a good jab, damn good footwork. And this ain't gonna be no easy feature. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, man. We'll definitely see what happens. But shit, if Bivol can pull off that upset, shit, that'll be good for boxing. That'll be good for boxing, to be honest with you. Oh, he said, check the super chat. Let me see, I got a super chat. Let me see. All right, here we go. Hey, thank you for letting me know, fam. I didn't know I had a super chat. Thank you for letting me know. Shout out to Christian.
The stinkiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Christian. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Christian said Ryan fought with Tagoe running. So did Triple G. Give them credit. You're picking fighters with emotions, with your tribal nature. Human beings are tribalistic by nature, Christian. Just like you probably you'll pick somebody because they are of your ethnicity or your tribe. You do the exact same shit, so it is what it is. I picked Lubin because one, he's from Florida, and two, I wanted him to win. And that's my right. I have a right to do that. You see what I'm saying? Just like you have a right to roll with Ryan Garcia or roll with Triple G. I gave Triple G credit. You know what I mean? He did good. He got the stoppage. It is my opinion that Canelo Alvarez, a Mexican who is not of my ethnicity, will beat him. That's my opinion. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, that's fine. As it relates to Ryan Garcia, he did good. He got the victory. Christian, he did good. And I also said that Tagoe was running. So if you was listening, you would have heard when I said that. So you reacted emotionally, and I suspect that you probably suspected fanboy. If you don't like what I'm saying, sir, you don't have to donate to the channel, and you can take your ass back to where you came from. Christian, respectfully. That's how I feel about this, sir. So, these niggas be coming over here trying to check me about my picks. You know, shit, you pick people for the reason why you pick them. I pick them for the reason why I pick them. It ain't nothing wrong with that. If you don't like it, this ain't the spot for you, baby. Keep your money. I don't need it. Not from someone who don't want to support the channel. Give two fucks about you, boy. Remember that. Let's see. He say, Coach, check his super chat. I got that. Let's see. He say Canelo sleeps on Bivol. We'll see. The Kiji, what you say, fam? He say Shane Mosley Jr. became big now from that win. I had picked Gabe Rosado to beat Shane Mosley Jr. though. I had picked him to beat Shane Mosley Jr. I just thought that Gabe Rosado experience would be and Shane Mosley Jr., you know, in some fights he look good, some fights he don't look good. I just gave the benefit of the doubt. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But hey, man. What did he say? He say Ryan fanboy. That's why yeah, Ryan Garcia fanboy. Yeah, man, I ain't shit. You know, y'all know me, man. I ain't got no filter, man. I don't care nothing about these dudes, these fanboys coming over here, man. He can take it there back the way he came from. Shit, as far as I'm concerned. He said, but you know darn well Triple G ain't fighting Camelot. You say Camelot. He said, who would win Romero versus Tagoe? I have no idea. I tell you what, if the Tagoe showed up against Ryan Garcia last night, that was running, Roland Romero will win that fight. Roland Romero will win that fight. Con Shiner, what do you say, fam? He say other channels are putting out this conspiracy stuff about Fundora with PEDs and loaded gloves. That biggest issue I saw was Lubin taking flex power shots all night. No conspiracy there. Yeah, I don't even know who you're talking about. I don't even know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't even know who you're talking about, man. What channel's putting out conspiracy? I don't know. I don't know. He said, what do you think about the scorecards? What scorecards for where? What scorecards? He said, what scorecards? Listen, I tell you a scorecard that was ridiculous to me. A scorecard that was ridiculous to me is what the sister name from Japan? I was mispronouncing her name all last night. I forgot her name. The sister from Japan, she was fighting Espa. She was fighting Espa last night. And two judges had it like 109 or 100. And I'm like, what fight they was watching? I'm like, man, that was some hometown cooking right there, bro. Yeah, was it Fujioka? Yeah, Fujioka. Yeah, Fujioka. Yeah, Fujioka, man, come on, man. That fight was razor close. That fight could have been a draw of anything. Man, Espa wasn't really doing nothing like that. All of those rounds was close rounds. Some rounds Espa won, some rounds Fujioka won. I'm like, come on, man. And shit. And then what the dude named Steve Mannix, he had Espa winning the 8th, 9th, and 10th round. I'm like, that man that went crazy, man. That's just ridiculous, dog. That's just ridiculous, dog. That just, you know what I mean? Like he said I missed a super chat from Star Life. Okay, let me see, can I find it? Star Life, I missed a super chat. Sorry about that, fam. Star Life, sorry about that, fam. Shout out to $2.99. Shout out to Star Life. Hey, okay. Star Life for dropping. Starry Life for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said DBN say Lubin is the fight of the year contender. Facts. Well, what do you mean fight of the year contender? How? Oh, you mean that fight was fight of the year? That's a good fight, man. That was a good fight. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was a one-sided beatdown. You know what I mean? But that was a good fight, though. That was a good fight. It's a one-sided beatdown, but you know what I mean? I just like the fact that Lubin had his moments. He was going for you know, he just fought the wrong fight, dog. Bigger, stronger guy. You can't be sitting in the pocket like that. And he was showing no head movement. He was eating uppercuts all night long. The same punch. Bro, y'all should have saw me over here, man. But it was a very competitive fight. It was kind of like Lubin had his moments. It was going back and forth. And from what I hear, they say that the judges, I don't know how true this is, but they say that the judges had the fight, had Lubin winning the fight after he knocked Fundora down. Now, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I don't see how the judges had Lubin winning that fight, even after I'm not saying I haven't seen it. I have to see it, but Lubin had his spots. It was some rounds he won, but I'm not gonna lie, dog. Like, from what I saw, I don't know, man. From what I saw, I don't know, man. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. Shout out to the Queen Bless. The key to what you say, fam. He said, why didn't Lubin's coach give him better advice? Bruh, I don't know. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. Little Green House Speech, she say 100 deliberately not showing their support. It's fine. New to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the like button. It's fine. Let's see. Who is this guy? This guy Christian Rodriguez. He said, Coach, can I get a rent? Man, I don't fuck with you. You can go back to your mama house, for all I'm concerned. No, you can't get no rents. Fuck you. Fuck you. Unsubscribe and go bye-bye. Let's see. Shout out to the Queen, Arlette. Con Shinery, what's going on for him? He said we just remember his face and scored it that way. But remember though. All jokes aside, Sean Connery just we saw the fight. Pretty much I felt like that Fundora was outworking Lubin inside the pocket, and Lubin was just trading shots. And that was just a recipe for disaster. You can't trade shots against a bigger, stronger fighter. You can't do that. You can't trade shots against a bigger, stronger fighter. You see what I'm saying? Like shit, you know. You know what I mean? This dude say, Coach, you're definitely high. No, I haven't smoked any weed at all yet today. I am as sober as can be. I am as sober as can be, Christian, and I give two fucks about you, sir. I don't even know why you're still here, to be honest with you. But if you want to stay and contribute, you can. If you want to stay, you contribute, you can. But I don't even know why you're here. I don't like you. Let me say, only way Ryan beat those guys is if it's scripted. You know, styles make fights. You know what I mean? So I can't, you know, again, the guy who Ryan Garcia was fighting, the man ran last night. Tagoe ran last night. He didn't fight like Ike Cortez or Zuma Nelson. I think once he felt Ryan Garcia's power, he knew, man, I got to stay away from this guy. And he saw the hand speed. Ryan Garcia looked pretty fast in the beginning of the fight. Hand speed, I was like, damn, Ryan Garcia quick. But if you notice, as the fight went on, Ryan started throwing punches, arm punches. He wasn't sitting on his shots. Ryan was being very predictable, and Tagoe was able to get Ryan Garcia's timing down, and that's how he was able to get away from some of those more harder shots. Now, Ryan, what I do like about what Ryan Garcia did, I loved his ability to be able to cut the ring off. But when he cut the ring off, and he was putting them paws on Tagoe, when he cut the ring off, you know, I picked Ryan Garcia to win. I picked Ryan Garcia to knock him out. But once he cut the ring off, he became so predictable with his offense. We knew he was going to try to throw the check left hook, but now the check left hook didn't look crisp anymore. It looked like as the rounds went on, he got winded, and he started winging punches like this. They was coming fast, but they was more like slap punches. And Tagoe was able to duck out of the way, very awkward, grab Ryan Garcia, run. He was just, you know, he didn't come to fight last night. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. Robert Ramirez, what'd you say? He said, what you think about Garcia versus Pillow Fist? You talking about Devin Haney? That'd be a good fight. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't think Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is just like Al Heyman. Oscar De La Hoya is only making in-house fights. He not, you know, well, he made that with Lou DiBella, but I think that guy was on With the Zone or whatever the case may be. He not really doing that. So she said, who has a nicer body? Ugas girl or Figueroa's sister? LOL, I say Ugas. Okay. All right, y'all talk about the bodies. Okay. Let's see. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bell's in the building. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. We got over 200 people in here. We have less than 200 likes. I want to open up the phone lines, but we got to get the likes up. Anybody want to talk to old boy? Anybody feeling some type of way? Kristen, you feeling some type of way? Once we get to 200 likes, you can call. You can call if you want to call in. If you can call in, I want to hear from you. You can call in. Let's get the likes up. You can call in. I want to hear from your bitch ass. Let's see. What you say? Ryan immediately after the fight dropped his rankings to 74th in the lightweight division. I mean, again, I don't. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. You know, when you have a guy that's pretty much running. Harrison boxed well. I appreciate his skill in ring science. Yeah, man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The fights, the best fights was the Fundora, the PBC card, Fundora and Lubin and Tony and Harrison and Garcia. That was the best fights of the night, in my opinion. In my opinion, those were the best fights. Those were the best fights. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bales. He said the boxing scientist, Arthur Hawkins. Okay, shout out to Lisa, man. Philly Fanatics, what's going on? He said Cunningham was giving Lubin good advice, but Fundora's pressure was too overwhelming, and Lubin didn't respect Lubin. Too overwhelming for Lubin, and he didn't respect Lubin's power. Nah, Lubin didn't have any power to keep him off of him. Hey, Philly Fanatic, you're right about that, fam. He did not have the power to keep him off of him. He didn't have the power to keep him off of him, bro. And that's exactly what it was. Fundora was able to impose his will physically on Lubin. I gave Lubin a shot, not only because, and I broke it down Friday. If you guys was here Friday, I gave him a shot. I said, you know what, man, because Fundora, I think he has like a 79 to 80 inch arm reach. This guy's like 6'7", guys. 6'6", 6'7". He has like about a 80, I think an 80 inch arm reach. So I say, man, he's going to fight on the inside. Now, let me tell you something. Fundora is an excellent inside fighter. For him to be so tall, he's an excellent inside fighter. But one thing he's open for uppercuts. When you're a shorter fighter, Lubin would not throw that uppercut for nothing in the world, man. I'm like, dude, they split the guard. Because what I like about what Fundora was doing, he was splitting Lubin, but Lubin guard was kind of wide. He didn't tighten the elbows. So he was coming right up the middle with an uppercut. There's no way in the hell that a guy that tall should be able to come up the middle on you like that with an uppercut. Like you're right there. You see what I'm saying? But he just muscled him. Lubin was not defensively sound. The simple fact that he kept getting hit with the same punch, and Fundora was able to put him up. He imposed his will on him, and because Lubin didn't have any power, like you were saying, Philly Maniac, he didn't respect him. He didn't respect him at all. But Lubin got great heart, dog. Lubin got great heart, man. Lubin got great heart, bro. I'm like, man, I can't even lie, dog. I can't even lie, man. You see what I'm saying? He just fought the wrong fight. Trading punches. He just fought the wrong fight. Trading punches. He just fought the wrong fight, dog. Dr. Phil, he would say big reach, far less distance. To the lights. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Get them lights up to over 200 so we can open up these phone lines. Anybody got a problem with me, you can call in today. I want to hear from you. Anybody feeling some type of way because they don't like the picks that I made and all that stuff, that you feeling some type of way and you want to make this shit more than what it is? Call in. I want to hear from you. Let's see. Let's continue. What you say, Jawan? He say, I think Jamel sparks him. That'll be a good fight, boy. That'll be a good fight. You know, Jamel Tyler, one of my favorite fighters. So, what you say? He said only the one and only. He says he walks around at 160, 165 max. Damn, 160, 165 max. He just a tall, skinny. If he walk around like that, man, I'm like, bro, like, how are you? He's 6'7", he makes 154 pounds. Arguably, he has real skinny legs, though. The one and only. Fundora has real skinny legs, though. So you can arguably say he can. He's not a big thick. Someone's calling in. Whoever's calling in, we're not answering the phone. We don't answer the phone until we get to 200 likes. We don't have 200 likes. Phone won't be answered. 165, 6'7". 165, 6'7". Okay. 165, 6'7". That's damn. You know what I mean? What you say? He say, L.O., but what you say, family? Say, coach, boxing scene said that Lubin had a broken nose and dislocated shoulder. Broken nose and dislocated shoulder? Hey, did it say anything about his jaw? That jaw had to be broke, bro. Did you see how purple that blood look in his mouth? That jaw had to be broke, man. And that jaw had to be broke. He said, I haven't seen Fundora fight yet, coach. He said, I know from his past few fights, he barely threw any uppercuts and he couldn't shorten his punches inside. He must be learning more and more at a time. Yeah. He said, Tony Harris versus Fundora. You know, ride with Tony Harris. But hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. In that fight right there, Tony Harris versus Fundora, I can literally, and I'm just being honest with you as I possibly can. Because Tony Harris, he's known for fading in fights, late in the fights. He's known for fading in fights, and he faded last night. He started to fade in the 9th round and in the 10th round. He started to fade last night. And with the constant pressure of Fundora, I can see, I'm riding with Tony Harris now because I see a lot of tangibles that he can take advantage of against Fundora. But I'm going to tell you something, that constant pressure that Fundora comes with, if he can take Tony Harrison's punch, which he more than likely probably will be able to, I can see him stopping Tony Harrison late. I can see Fundora stopping Tony Harrison late, probably like the 9th round, something like that. I can see him stopping him late. I can see that. I can see that. But I think the way if Fundora, because Tony Harrison 6'1", and I think that if Fundora doesn't throw his jab, I know Tony Harris is going to throw his jab. Tony Harris is going to work his jab he's going to work his jab against this guy. You know what I mean? So, but I can definitely see Fundora stopping Tony Harrison late. And I'm riding with Tony, but I can see that because he has a tendency to fade in fights. He has a tendency to fade in fights, bro. You ought to know that. You ought to know that. What you say, fam? He say dropping 6 pounds don't make you a weight bully. Some of these fighters like Spencer Thurman dropping 25, 30 pounds of make weight. Listen, 25 to 30 pounds of make weight, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. Philly Fanatic, what you say, fam? He say, but Fundora will be a problem for anyone at 154. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Now, one thing that do kind of concern me last night, Philly Fanatic. Fundora got dropped last night. He got dropped last night. But I do like the way he recovered. So, and Lubin just went for broke on that. If you look at that knockdown, Lubin went for broke in that knockdown. He went for broke on that knockdown. So, I'm like, damn, if he got hit by a harder puncher, you know, he would have been able to recover from that. So we'll see. But the simple fact that he was able to get back up, the bell rung. That was kind of like at the end of the 8th round, the bell rung. He was able to recover, and he was able to recover, man. And and Lubin was excited. He was happy. He showed he still had fight in him. You know what I mean? But 754 pounds, 80-inch arm reach, excellent inside fighter. Bro, like that boy, you're right. That boy a problem, dog. He's a problem, dog. He's a problem. Slim Reaper, what you say, fam? You say Harrison faded against Jamel too. Yeah, he did fade against Jamel. He did fade against Jamel. Yeah, he faded against Jamel. He did that. Let's say what's the phone? Let's say we need 60 more likes. We need to get over 200 likes. 60 more likes. Phone lines will be open. And as I said before, anybody who feels some type of way about me, please call in. I just ain't got time. I ain't got time for these beta males today, man. I just don't. I want that smoke today from you. I want that smoke today, boy. Damn so do. Yes, sir, buddy. El Lobo, he said they took x-rays, no broken eye socket. Nothing about the broken jaw. That swelling was bad. Yeah, that swelling was terrible. El Lobo, that swelling was terrible, bro. That swelling was terrible. That swelling was terrible, bro. Shout out to Jonathan Ramirez for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your board.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, Jonathan said Canelo 5'8", Callum Smith 6'3". Yeah. Canelo gave him a hell of a height advantage. Fundora 6'5.5", Lubin 5'10". Damn, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Butch Cassidy, what you say? Shout out to Butch Cassidy, Mr. Can Man Cassidy. He said recovered well though, and took out Lubin. Yeah, he did. He did that. Took my homeboy out. He took my homeboy out, man. He did that. He said, "Yo, Triple G was tired in the 2nd round. Murata was on him was on him. That 9th round threw me off. Didn't expect it. You know what though? Triple G still got his power. Bruh. And, by him being out 40 years old, slow, it took him a while to get into the fight. It took him a while to get into the fight. Those body shots he was getting hit with, you already know Canelo is a hell of a body puncher, boy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The boxing scientist, he said, coach looking for the smoke on a Sunday. Nah, I see these fanboys in the chat. When I see them in the chat getting all emotional, yes, sir, buddy. Call your ass in. We need 45 more likes. Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir, buddy. They getting their feelings. They getting their feelings, man. They getting their feelings. They getting their feelings, man, about my opinion. So, you know what I mean? And they try to make it something that it's not because they fanboys. So we try to weed them fanboys out. I don't like them. I hate fanboys. I hate them motherfuckers with a passion. I don't need their subscribership nor their money. They can go back to where they came from. He said, I watch a few of Fundora's fights and he gets hit a lot. Yes, he does get hit a lot. Yep. Somebody in the top 154 pounds would clean his clock, coach. Those beanpole legs. Yeah, he got real skinny legs. What got me, Slim Reaper, was Fundora had opportunities, not Fundora. Lubin had opportunities in his fights, and he was landing some shots as well. He just didn't have any power. And when you're fighting a fighter and they don't respect your punching power, they're just gonna walk right through your ass. And that's just what I saw. I saw a guy who just couldn't keep the bigger, stronger guy off of him. He couldn't keep him off of him. And his power and his overwhelming presence just wore Lubin down. Just wore him down. Con Shiner, what do you say, fam? He say Lubin made Fundora concede in that knockdown by landing the slew of nonstop punches. Yeah, he made him concede. He did do that. Roberto, what you say, fam? He said, y'all see Mosley Jr. versus Rosado 100 times more exciting than Garcia and Tagoe fight. I won't say it's 100 times, but yeah, Gabe, I had picked Gabe because I thought Gabe experience would play a factor. But man, Gabe Rosado looked slow. He looked like he didn't want to be there. He was getting beat with the jab, just trying to walk in and load up on shots. And just Shane Jr. just really that shit was one-sided. Gabe Rosado, man, he would have got 15, 16 losses. He need to charge that shit to the game, dog. Charge that shit to the game and move, and charge that shit to the game and move ahead. Shout out to let's see, we need 39 more likes. Shout out to Rider of the Storm for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said the fanboys are crying because you talking smack. They crying because they poked themselves in their eyes with the Ryan Garcia eyeliner. Yeah, man, I don't care nothing about these fanboys, man. I hate these motherfuckers with a passion. Shout out to Soul Brother Sigma for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said the Sugar Man. He said, what did he say? The Sugar Man Jr. Sugar Man Jr. gave that work last night. Yes, he did. He gave that work last night. Gabe Rosado, listen, bro, there's no way Gabe Rosado should have lost. Now, Shane Jr. did have the longer arm reach. He was the taller fighter. He had the longer arm reach and stuff like that. But man, Gabe Rosado, he's experienced enough that he should have been able to win that fight last night. But he lost. He lost. Yes, sir. He lost. You know what I mean? So Gabe, and it was the way he lost last night. Gabe wasn't even throwing no damn punches. You know what I mean? F Society, what you say from his coach's opinion? Yeah. It's my opinion. That's it. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. My opinion. You don't like the opinion, you can leave. Okay, now, buddy. Like over here, we agree to disagree over here. When these fanboys go, y'all know I hate fanboys. When these fanboys go to coming over here, I do everything in my power to disrespect them, hurt their feelings, get them to unsubscribe and go. What we need? We need 32 more likes. 32 more likes. The phone lines will be open. 1-900 Hustler. What you say, fam? He said Gabe was almost out of there in the 10th. Yeah, in the 10th round, he was. Gabe, man, it's a done daughter. Gabe need to go ahead and retire, man. Go ahead and retire. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Marquis, what you say, fam? He said he kept him off with that stick. Yeah. Shane Jr., man, just kept that jab in Gabe's face. Nadeem, what you say, fam? He said Gabe experienced at losing. Yeah, he is experienced at losing. That man got 15, 16 losses, bro. That's a lot of losses, fam. A lot of losses. You know what I mean? But my main man, Tony Harrison came through last night. Tony Harrison came through last night, but we were diddy bopping last night, Tony Harrison came through last night. Tony Harrison came through last night, man. Yeah, man. Tony Harrison came through last night. Let's see. Con Shinery, what did you say, fam? He said Mosley Jr. showed a marked improvement last night. Looking forward to seeing his next fight. You know what I want to know, Con Shinery? Can he be consistent? You see what I'm saying? Because I think he's 18-4 now. Can he be consistent? You know what I mean? Like Shane Jr., he's not his father. Let's be real. He's not his father. You know what I mean? So I really don't, expect much out of him. I remember when his dad used to bring him to the ring, this like in the late 90s, in the early part of the 2000s. I got a lot of love for him, you know what I mean? But he doesn't have the skill. He's not his father's skill set. You know what I mean? But Gabe, but listen, that should have been a winnable fight for Gabe, especially from an experience standpoint. But like the brother said in the chat, Gabe Rosado is experienced at losing. So he's experienced at losing, it seems like. That's what it seemed like. So. But yeah, man. But Tony Harrison did good last night. What else we had last night? Hold on, let's see. The Esparza versus Fujioka fight. I felt like that fight should have been a draw at worst. This one-sided 109 to 100 scorecard, that was some BS. Esparza, Espa didn't do too much. So I think she didn't really do too much last night. That's fight should have been a draw of anything. Gabe Rosado was a -300 favorite, which we know he lost in a landslide. Ryan Garcia came through. He was a -1600 underdog. Emmanuel Tagoe, he put on his track shoes last night. Tony Harrison did his thing. Fundora, listen, if the PBC smart, I think Fundora, I don't know if Fundora is a PBC fighter or he's just fighting on their undercards, on their cards, right? Because you can be a fighter and fight on someone else's promotional card without being signed to them. So I don't know what that situation is, but if he's a PBC fighter, Al Haymon need to put the I don't want to say put the Brinks truck behind him, but he's very intelligent. I love the way he holds interviews. This is the crazy part about it, though, about Fundora. When Fundora does an interview, he seems like he is so nice. He put his glasses on. It's like, bro, it's like this dude's so nice, very articulate. I'm like, man, it's hard not to like that guy, bro. It's hard not to like that guy. It's hard not to like that guy, man. It's hard not to like that guy. It's hard not to like that guy, man. You know what I mean? That was the fight. To be honest with you, that might have was the fight. I think that was the fight of the night. The Lubin and Fundora fight, that would be number one out of the fights that happened last night to me. And number two would be Tony super bad Harrison and against Garcia. Yeah, man. That's the fight of the night. That's the fight of the night. That's the fight of the night. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. We need 19 more likes. We need 19 more likes, and the phone lines will be open. 1-900. What you say, fam? Clark Kent mode. Oh, you say that Clark Kent mode? Hey, man. True. Jose Lopez, what you say, man? He say Fundora a nerd. Hey, that nerd can fight. Hey, Jose, I said he a nerd, but that nerd can fight, boy. That nerd can fight. Shit. Hey, what they need to do, they need to pull up the Brinks truck. They need to put some money behind that boy. They need to put some money behind that boy, man. They need to put some money behind that boy. He said, you're not joking, coach. It's hard to watch on Tank versus Rolling interview. Nah, you know what, though? But Tank Davis is talking a whole lot better now. If you look at his last interview, he's starting to speak up a little bit more now. Tank is evolving now. He's evolving now. He's starting to speak up a little bit more now. So Tank is not a camera person. Stick and move, and he didn't feel comfortable in front of the camera. And he said that in his last interview, but now he's saying he's starting to open up. So, but Rolly Romero, I totally agree. Big Rolo, man, big Rolo. Kenny Brooks, he said Garcia versus Tank Davis, who wins? Now let's talk about that right there, Kenny. I'm glad you brought that up. Ryan is really good with timing. Ryan has good footwork to the point to where he knows how to cut the ring off. What I saw last night with Ryan Garcia was he fell in love with his power. And once he couldn't knock Tagoe out as the rounds went on, and Ryan, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta take my head off to him. Ryan was patient. He tried to not to force anything. He got a little tired. He got a little winded. Tagoe pretty much ran, so hey, Tagoe felt that Maybelline power and was like, man, damn this shit. You know what I mean? He pretty much ran, but Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, that'd be very interesting. Very interesting. These are hypotheticals, dog, and I hate talking about hypotheticals because I can make an argument for why Tank has damn good footwork, dog. Tank has damn good footwork. Really good power, excellent body puncher. Ryan Garcia has very strong power, but Ryan Garcia is he leaves that chin out. He leaves that chin out a lot. I don't know, man. I think that's a 50-50 fight. Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, if they fight, I think that's a 50-50 fight. I would love to see that fight by Ryan being a bigger, taller, stronger person. He has quick-ass hands, but Tank Davis has quick hands as well. Tank Davis is very explosive as well. He's explosive. About him being a shorter fighter, he gets a lot of leverage off of his legs from his feet, because he's very explosive. I don't know, man. I might be kind of leaning towards Tank a little bit on this here, man. I might be leaning, a little bit towards Tank. If Tank can get by that hand speed of Ryan Garcia, which I believe he can. I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of lean towards Tank on that one, to be honest with you. Kind of lean towards Tank on that one. Shout out to Big Hulk. Shout out to Big Hulk, man. Hulk, what you say, baby? Shout out to Big Hulk, man.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that. Bam, cash app on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Yeah, I saw that, Hulk.
Time's over, boy.
Hawk said Fundora did have a live interview on TVV this morning. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out, fam. You know what I mean? Shout out, man. Shout out to PGH Big Dog, man. Shout out to PGH Big Dog, man. Salute to you, my brother.
Hey,
Salute to PGH Big Dog, man. Salute to you, fam. Cool Boy Curl, what you say, fam? You say Ryan defense suspect. Listen, for what you know what I saw Cool Boy Curry last night too in that fight with Ryan Garcia? He was landing some shots on Tagoe. But Ryan could have did better at setting his shots up. He was doing the same rinse and repeat cycle over and over again. Quick check left hook. If that land or don't land, then he'll throw a quick check left hook. Then he'll try to throw a 1-2 down the pipe. Then he'll try to throw a quick right cross, and he'll miss or he'll land on the shoulder or something like that. And Tagoe was running. Let's be real now. It's hard to stop a dude that's running. Tagoe was running. It's kind of hard to stop a dude that's running. You know what I mean? I don't think Tank will be running like that. You know what I mean? But it's just a hypothetical, dog. We don't know, man. We don't know. You see what I'm saying? JT, what you say for me? Say Ryan will use his height to dominate the 135-pound division. The most challenging fights maybe Devin Haney and maybe Isaac Cruz. Well, Esau Cruz is a little shorter than Tank, so he's a little shorter than Tank. And we know Esau coming in the pocket. He's gonna come in that pocket. You already know that. Esau coming in that pocket. Esau coming in that pocket. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Shout out to Carl Hansen. He said, "Hey, coach, all that mentioned Fundora, Costa Zoo. That would be a good matchup." Fundora, Costa Zoo. I have Fundora in that fight. I will pick Fundora in that fight. I pick Fundora in that fight. Con Shonery, what did you say, fam? You say Pitbull, a strong little guy. Yeah, he is a strong little guy. He is. He is. He is. We need 8 more likes. 8 more likes. 8 more likes. 8 more likes. Open up the phone lines. The boxing scientist, what you say, fam? He said, I agree, Coach. Tank versus Garcia is a 50-50 fight, but Tank has to leave Floyd for that fight to happen. Yeah, he have to leave Floyd for that fight to happen. And hey, boxing scientist, check this out, though, fam. Like I said before, if Tank re-signs with Mayweather, then I don't want to hear nothing from no one saying that Mayweather holding Tank back. The reason why we can't get the big fights because Mayweather is stopping Tank for getting those fights. If that's the case, and we heard what Floyd said, if Tank re-signs with him, then that means that Tank is the one that doesn't want the big fights. He want to continue to fight, go down easy street. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. You see what I'm saying? Mike, what you say, fam? You said Fundora was going to get robbed on the scorecards last night. You know what? What did they really show the scorecards? Did they really have Lubin winning that fight, Mike? Did they really have Lubin winning that fight, Mike? I don't know. Did they really have Lubin winning that fight? Slash T, what you say, fam? He said Oscar not going to make that fight. No, Oscar ain't going to make that fight. Oscar not going to make that fight at all. Nah. Oscar not going to make that fight. You can forget that. Jonathan, what you say, fam? He said they criticized Ryan for one okay performance, just like they did to Shakur Stevenson, prior to putting the beating on the old man or the old Marine, calling him boring and ish. No, but you know what though? I can't criticize Ryan Garcia. He was fighting the guy who was running. He was fighting the guy that was running, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like the dude was running, dog. The dude was running. He was fighting the guy that was running, dog. It's hard to knock a dude out that don't want to fight. It's hard to knock a dude out that don't want to fight, man. It's hard, bro. It's hard. Team Ryan avoided team money. Listen, when you got two promoters, phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Let's make sure everything hooked up. And phone lines is open. Call in. Call in. Let's see what we got. Yeah, phone lines open. Call in. Yeah. I can't really put that on Ryan like that. You know what I mean? He just got to work on his technique though. He got some work he need to do though. Shout out to Strictly Kickley.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Y'all see this no ID right here? No caller ID right here. Y'all see this? No caller ID. This is Jason Mones. Watch this. We already know this. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Christian from Alabama.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Christian from Alabama.
Christian from Alabama. You sound very familiar to me. Sound like one of my trolls. What is it that you want, sir?
What's that? I already talked about. Yeah.
Guys, do you hear this guy? He sounds like one of the regular callers. I don't know if this Kareem. This sounds like Kareem. Honestly, this really sounds like Kareem.
Okay.
Yeah, this sounds like Kareem.
Uh-huh.
Or if it's not Kareem, it's probably Jason Mones or whatever the case may be. What is it that you want, man?
Hello?
Sir, call back. You got that ragged ass Obama phone. Call back. You keep saying hello. If you can't hear me, that's your phone, sir. Y'all call back, man. Call back. Y'all be calling with that. They be calling with these Obama phones. All the trolls got the same goddamn phone. That's how you know it's the same person. That's how you know it's the same person. They call with the same goddamn reception. I know this guy's voices very well. Ali Muhammad, what's going on, fam? What's happening? They call with no caller ID. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. Anyways. Samuel Ross, what you say, fam? He say Tank is a heavy favorite versus Tank. He got dropped by Luke Campbell. So what do you think is going to happen when Tank hit that boy? You know, but Ross, Styles make fights.
Unknown caller.
Styles make fights. You know what I mean? So Styles make fights. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jake from Rochester.
Jake from Rochester, talk to me. What you want to talk about, fam?
I just wanted to get your take on. I don't know if you have any inside information on this, or maybe you don't know about this, but Mike Coppinger was on Max on Boxing last Friday, and he was he said that we're either going to get Spence Crawford or tank Ryan Garcia, but we're not going to get both. If one gets made, the other isn't going to get made. I just wanted to get your take on that.
Yeah, well, I don't think the tank Ryan Garcia fight will ever get made. If anything, it's I feel that the Crawford and Spence fight will get made before that, but I am of the opinion that the Spence and Crawford fight is not going to happen either. So, I don't think we get neither one, to be honest with you. But I think the Spence that's his opinion. He's probably speaking from a position of he's a little bit closer in the know than someone like me, someone like me is. But you you asked me my opinion, so I'm just giving it to you. It's just an opinion.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to say that Lubin, that's the type of beating that someone gets. They're not the same ever again. After in the post-fight interview, Fundora said that Lubin's face shifted. So I'm assuming he could feel that on his gloves, something weird in Lubin's face. I mean, that doesn't sound good at all. That's the type of situation where a guy just doesn't come back as a whole again, ever again,
Yeah. That was some punishment, bro. That was some punishment. It was damn, the way his face looked. He took some punishment last night, man. He did. So I don't know what type of, when a fighter take a beating like that, you don't know how can he, respond. How is he going to be able to bounce back from that? He fought the wrong fight, but again, Fundora just imposed his will on him. So sometimes when when you fighting a guy who just physically more bigger, stronger, superior than you, ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? So we'll see how we bounce back. We'll see how we bounce back. You know what I mean?
Do you think there was any way Lubin could have won that fight, considering he couldn't have knocked out Fundora? I don't think he could have.
No. What I do think, I think if he would have fought a different strategy, instead of sitting in the pocket and trying to trade punches, I think he should have tried to trade punches. That's one. And two, not being defensively sound, sitting on the ropes, letting this guy pound on you, hitting you with the same punch over and over. Yeah, that was a lot of things he could have did to make this fight a lot easier for him, but he chose not to go down that path. So, hey, listen, but hey, shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you, fam, for calling in, Jake. Shout out to Jake. Got another call calling in. Let's see what we got. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, this is Damien again, calling from Jersey.
Damien, caller from Jersey. Talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about?
I know somebody mentioned it earlier in the chat. What about Harrison fighting Fundora, and then one of them fighting the winner out of Charlo and the other guy?
Harrison Fundora. That'd be a tough one there, man. Fundora would probably more than likely would have to be the favorite because he's a bigger, stronger guy. Tony Harrison is known for fading in fights late in the rounds. And he looked like he was fading last night, to be honest with you. So honestly, I would favor Fundora over Tony Harrison. But I'm gonna ride with Tony Harrison because I love Tony Harrison. I love the guy. I like the way he talked that shit. But Fundora's a really, really good guy, man. Really good kid, man. It's hard not to like Fundora. It's really hard not to like him. Very well spoken. Both men are very well spoken. To see how Tony Harrison can try to now the one good thing Tony will have in his favor, he know how to work his jab. His jab is his bread and butter. His jab and his angles and footwork. And Lubin didn't have the angles, the footwork, and he wasn't really pumping his jab like that. So I would love to see that fight. But I would favor, all jokes aside, I would favor Fundora to beat Tony Harrison. I think it'd probably be a late stoppage, something like that, in my opinion.
Because Tony Harrison did look sharp last night. How he was using angles, how he was getting away, slipping and sliding. Yeah. How come Tony Harrison got a WBC, Fundora got a WBC, and I think Charlo has a WBC? How is there 3 WBC belts out there? There was one in interim.
Yeah, I think that there I think that these are like internal belts. Hey, listen, if I'm on the phone and someone is calling in, I'm not gonna answer the phone while I'm on the phone. But I don't know, man. The WBC got a whole bunch of belts. They got a plethora of belts. I don't know, bro. I can't even tell you. I don't know why the belt that Tony Harrison has and the belt that I think Fundora. You said Tony Harrison got a belt last night? That what you said?
Yeah, he got a WBC and
you got to ask
Mauricio. But he says interim.
You got to ask Mauricio Suleiman that. That's a Mauricio Suleiman question, bro. I have no idea. Hey, but shout out to Damien from Jersey, man. Salute to you, fam.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Phone lines is open. He said, Stickley, what you say, fam? Shout out to Stickley. Hey, for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Arlette, call in, Arlette.
Super chat received.
Arlette, let me know what your zip code is. Let me know what your zip code is, Arlette, so I know to click over if you call in. Is there any chance Bill will upset Canelo? Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. There's a chance. There's a chance that Bill can upset Canelo. That's a chance. Somebody calling from no idea again. Guess who this is, guys? Guess who this is? We already know. We already know. My trolls are out today. Let's see what they say. This is my last no ID call. You call with no ID, I ain't answering. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jason from Indiana.
Jason from Indiana, sir. What is it that you want, sir?
I just wanted to talk about the reason you picked Lubin or Fundora yesterday.
Who did you pick yesterday?
Fundora.
You picked Fundora. Why did you pick Fundora?
Because he's a very, very good fighter on the inside. And you guys, none of you guys on YouTube, give him his credit, And,
what do you mean none of you guys on YouTube? What do you mean none of you guys on YouTube? I never even did a show on Fundora at all. I never said anything about Fundora. So when you say you guys, be more specific. Who are the you guys that you are referring to?
Talking about LDBC.
I'm not LDBC, sir. I'm not LDBC, sir.
But you also, did mention Fundora's capability at all. You just moving.
Sir, did you watch Friday's show? Did you watch Friday's show, sir? And if you listen today, I did talk about his capabilities. I talked about his ability to be able to impose his will on Lubin. I talked about his ability to be able to fight on the inside. I talked about his ability to be able to and not only impose his will, but to be a hell of an inside fighter, use angles on the inside. I talked about that, sir. So what is your point? So what are you getting at, Jason Mones? What are you getting at, sir?
My point is you picking fighters based off of skin color.
Sir, you pick Fundora based off of skin color.
No.
Am I correct? All right. So if you didn't, then how you gonna say that I did? See what you're trying to do. What are you trying to do, sir? You're trying to paint a narrative of something that I'm not. If I picked the man, I picked Fundora. If you was watching the show Friday, Jason Mones, I picked my main man, Lubin, because he's from Florida. I specifically said that. I said I'm riding with the home team. I know that he has a tall feet. Have the receipts. I said, but I'm riding with the home team because he's from Florida. I'm from Florida. I'm riding with my hometown homeboy. He's 45 minutes away from me. He lost the fight. That's it. All these narratives that you guys trying to push, don't put me in that position, sir. If you want to make me LDBC, I'm not LDBC. You need to go over there with that, sir. But other than that, that's it. Anything else you want to say, Jason Mones? And as a matter of fact, Jason, you know what? Nah. You keep calling no caller ID. What you got to do, you got to send me $20. You got to send $20 super chat in order for me to answer your call since you keep calling no ID. This is this guy right here, no caller ID. That's what it's going to be. You know what I mean? I give two fucks about you, Jason. But donate that money, boy. Donate that money, okay? Holla at you. And then you can get my attention. You trolls gotta pay for my attention now. Shout out to El Lobo. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, keep up the great good work, coach. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, but they troll something else, baby. They troll something else. Hold on, Arlette, if you want to call in. The phone not ringing right now. You got let me know what your caller ID is so I know it's you. The phone ain't ringing right now, so it is what it is. Hawk, what you say? He said, who is this guy? Darth Vader? Yeah, this is a troll. He probably a little teenager, little kid. Probably a little kid somewhere. Jeff Luciano, what you say, fam? He said, can you imagine if Fundora actually used his reach? Crazy, he likes to fight on the inside, but whatever works. Yeah, I think, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, Jeff. I think if he runs up on the right fighter, that's going to harm him. Him doing that is going to hurt him if he runs up on the right fighter. He has an 80-inch arm reach. And the fact that he doesn't stick that jab out there. Just suppose if he had like a Larry Holmes or a Thomas Hearns jab, especially a Larry Holmes jab, he'll be a monster. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? This is Patrick.
Patrick.
Calling from Toronto.
Patrick calling from Toronto.
Man?
Talk to me, fam.
Yeah. So that Lubin Fundora fight last night. So far this year, it is the fight of the year so far. Yeah. Both men were just throwing. I mean, I love the fight. I love the effort.
What about the fight that was in the UK? I forgot the guy who got knocked through the ropes. That was up there too. You know
that was up there.
Yeah, that was up there too.
That was up there.
Yeah. So we got two. We got two so far.
I did. Yeah, we got two so far. I prefer the fight last night, but I think the thing with Fundora, and I think what people are missing, like he fought, but like you said, there are a lot of holes in this game, and his trainers have to get to work and really start fixing those things before he goes up to the next tier. You know, if he cannot go up to the next tier with these same issues, and he's really got to work on some stuff. So if his trainers are his fans, then he's in trouble. But if his trainers are not his fans and they're and nitpick every little thing, then he may have a chance to do something special.
Who are you talking about? Who are you referring to? I just want to clarify.
No, his trainers, right?
When you say his, who's
because sometimes your trainers.
No. I want you to clarify. Who are you speaking about?
Oh, Fundora.
Oh, Fundora.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So if his trainers are fans of his, then he might be in trouble. But if they're really, really, I hear they're supposed to be top notch. They need to nitpick a lot of things that he did last night and start to fix them. Yeah. Like now, before he gets to the next level of fighters, or he's going to be in trouble. I mean, I like the kid.
Yeah.
I like what he's bringing. I like the fact that he has a high motor and he doesn't stop, and he's a game fighter. But there's some things that need to be fixed, and they're glaring.
Yeah.
So,
he gets hit a lot. He gets hit a lot, and the thing is you got to call it as honest and objectively as possible, and you just got to call it the way you see it, what you saw. And some people feel some type of way about it. That's fine, nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. But he's a phenomenal fighter, hell of a fighter. But him being 6'7", I'm like, damn. If he was to work his jab like a Larry Holmes, like Larry Holmes or Lennox Lewis. Oh my God! Like Lennox used his height. Lennox used his height. Like Lennox.
Yeah, he needs to. Some of the things I saw. Number one, he's not accurate with his jab. Any punch that he throws, like long range, he's not accurate with. He has to improve his accuracy. Number two, he's got to improve, and that's a jab, and that includes that jab. He's got to get his jab really popping. His defense is the most glaring thing, though. And as guys at the next level see that, when they watch that fight, they're like, "Oh my God," because he's overhand rights and left are going to be raining down on his head.
Yeah.
At the next level. Yeah. And so he's got to learn how to put those hands up and put those ear muffins on. If he doesn't, then he's going to get caught with a lot of hard shots.
Yeah. I saw that last night.
With the next level fighter.
I saw that.
And now one thing, your prediction, and I didn't see your show, but your thoughts on the fight next week, big fight with Spence and Ugas, and then going forward with Spence, you said you don't think Spence will get the fight with Crawford. So that means that you think that he's going to move up after this fight?
No, I don't know what he's going to do, but from the PBC has, I'm just saying, my opinion, the PBC has not been in the Terrence Crawford business, and now that he's a free agent, we're hearing a lot of rumors and speculations and stuff, but nothing is happening. So I just don't think it's happening. Well, I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, but great show. This is my first time catching the show. Great show, and keep up the good work, man.
All right, salute to you, fam. Salute to Patrick from Toronto. Calling in. We got another call calling in. Call a call back. Caller, stop calling. Call back. Phone lines is open, man. 530-494-9636. Hold on, we got a super chat coming down here. Super chat right here. Shout out to Dirty Red. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Dirty Red, what you say, fam? Dirty Red said Fundora versus Harrison will be a great fight. Next, both guys had great performances at 154 division. It's the Thunderdome. Everyone taking L. Yeah, everyone is taking L's. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, coach? It's Batman.
Batman, talk to me, fam. Talk to me, fam. Well, what you want to talk about, brother?
So I did I'm talking about the topic. I did a prediction yesterday for Fundora Lubin, and I picked Fundora. Only because, like I said on my show, Lubin has been on a blazing trail on his way back since the Charlo loss. But the one hole that I've seen with Lubin was always his chin.
Yeah.
And a lot of
I talked about that Friday.
Right.
I talked about that Friday. I said
right.
Lubin ain't got no chin.
Right. And then one thing I noticed about Fundora is he applies mental pressure. Almost like Spence and Canelo and those guys who can continuously, walk you down and don't let you breathe.
Yeah.
So I figured if he caught Lubin with something and hurt him, he would stop him because I felt like Lubin would be gassed, towards the later rounds. And what I didn't see was him beating his face in like that. I didn't see him beating his face in like that. And like you just read a super chat about Fundora versus Harrison would be a good fight.
Yeah.
Listen, Tony Harrison is my favorite fighter at 154 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you, Fundora will stop Tony Harrison.
Yeah, stop him later. He'll stop.
Tony,
I see that.
Exactly.
He
because
Tony Harrison's he'll fade later fights.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Fundora's consistent pressure will make Harrison fade later on. He'll stop him. And like I said, Tony Harrison, my guy at 140, at 154.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to call in and say, man, y'all gotta stop this. They gotta stop this this hating. If you hating because you pick a fighter, you hating because I'm from DC. Every time Jerry Russell fight, I'm gonna pick Jerry Russell. I don't give a shit who he fight against. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the hometown guy.
Yeah.
Jerry Hurd. I don't give a fuck if he fighting Fundora. I'm gonna pick Jerry Hurd every time.
Yeah.
You're not racist, or you're not pulling an agenda because you like a certain fighter, bro. They gotta stop.
Man, listen, man. I listen, bro. Like that shit. These guys come with going one ear out the other, man. Like these guys accuse you of the shit that they do. You know what I mean? So I care nothing about these guys, man. I try to be as disrespectful to these guys as I possibly can, Batman, because I know they trolling. They hide behind the avatars. They want to be gangster. They want to come over here and put certain narratives. But they have to subscribe to leave a comment. They'll subscribe, and these guys are something. I don't care nothing about them, bro.
Right. Won't show their face. Won't call with their own number.
Yeah, won't call with their own number. Hide behind
on the internet.
Yeah, that's all. It's probably a little 16-year-old kid somewhere. That's all it is. Hey, shout out to my brother.
Got the voice machine. Got the voice machine that changed the voice.
Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my brother Batman from DC, man. Salute to my brother, man. Call back. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. Let's see. The one and only, what you say, Femi? Said Fundora say he knew and kept trying to uppercut because he seen that is what got him out of there against Charlo. Yeah. And the simple fact in Lubin, he's a Florida guy. I'm from Florida. You know what I mean? I'm riding with him. But the simple fact that he just kept getting hit with that same punch. That was the frustrating thing to me. Dude, okay, if you're getting hit with a combination of different punches, fine, but you're getting hit with the same punch. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, brother, how you doing? My name is Roderick.
Roderick, talk to me, fam. Where you calling from, fam?
Yes, sir, man. I'm calling from Charlotte.
Roderick calling from Charlotte. Talk to me, fam.
Yes, sir. I was just going to go 3 comments and get out of here.
Okay.
The first comment is the caller that called you, probably messing with you, calling you biased and even put you with the LDBC. That's nonsense. Because you, in my opinion, and I don't agree with a lot of your philosophy, but I think you are probably the most unbiased brother I've seen on YouTube, and you're very professional with it. So that's very much so a fake narrative. He's trying to lump blacks all in one. and I'm not going to go there because I know your show is more about boxing and not the politics. But I just throwing that out there. The second thing is, I agree with you as far as Lubin. Had he took a different approach, it could have went different. But he was beating that boy to death, literally. Yeah. And I don't think the brother coming back. I think that damage is gonna. I ain't never seen nobody get beat that bad. I mean, he broke his eye socket, his nose, his jaw. That's a wrap.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It hurt me to see him. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt me. Let's me being a fellow Floridian. It hurt me to see my brother take that punishment like that. Like it was just a beating. And he fought, man. He hung in there in the pocket, man. But bro, I was like, damn, man. So again, fights like this take a lot out of a fighter. So hopefully, man, we'll see, man. We'll see if he can bounce back. But Fundora is just too much for him, too big, too strong. It's gonna take a hell of a fighter to beat that kid. To be honest with you, it's gonna take a hell of a fighter. But shout out to Roger, man. Go ahead, my brother. Finish up.
Yeah, and I definitely gonna pray for the brother. I mean, because Lubin was right there under that top tier, so it's not like it was unbelievable to think that he could have won that fight. I thought the guys. I don't necessarily know if a man is Frontier is unbeatable. I think that size played a big part, and I personally think Castano and Charlo stopped him. But the last thing I want to touch on is the Tank. This is messing with you a little bit, Coach. You know damn well Ryan ain't ready for Tank. You nailed it with his chin sitting up. He called himself walking down Tank, but you probably wouldn't fight him like that. He'd probably fight him scared. Tank will set him up with one of them punches. I don't really think I don't think Ryan really want to be in the ring with the brother. But I'm gonna send you a super chat, and I appreciate you letting me come on the show, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Roger calling for Charlotte, man. I appreciate that, fam. Champ Ross, man, what's up, Champ Ross? What's happening, man? Hey, man, let me rinse my dog Champ Ross off. Champ Ross, man, got a good boxing lead, man. Let me rinse you up. Shout out to Champ Ross, man. God damn, Champ Ross. Salute to my brother, man. Champ Ross, man. Yeah, man. Champ Ross, what the link read, fam? Yeah. Arlette, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Phone lines open. The phone is ringing right now. No one is calling in right now. Arlette, it is what it is. Just tell me what I'm here, man. Just tell me what your area code is. If I'm on the phone, if I am on the phone and you're calling while I'm talking to someone, that's anybody. I'm not going to hang up on them to answer the call. You gotta have to wait till the call is finished. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, this is Ethan from Edmonton in Canada.
Hold on.
Call from Arlette.
All right, this is Arlette. Caller, what's your name? Arlette, what's going on, Arlette? Talk to me, sis.
Everything is good, Coach. How about you?
I'm doing good. What you want to talk about, Arlette?
Okay. First thing I want to talk about is the Triple G versus Canelo.
Okay.
I don't think that fight is never going to happen. Not at 160, not at 168. So us discussing that, I don't know. That fight is kind of iffy to me because if Canelo will not come down to fight my man Andrade, he's not going to come down to fight Triple G at 160. And I don't think Triple G at this time.
No, 168. That fight is going to happen at 168. If they fight, it's supposed to happen at super middleweight.
Yeah, but why would Triple G go up to 168 and he has the belt at 150? That means it's not going to be for any belt. So why would?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Keep talking. That's something about troll calling. Somebody call him and no call ID. Troll keep calling. That's a troll keep calling. Arlette, you're gonna have to call back. You hung the phone up. Arlette, the phone hung up. You're gonna have to call back.
Unknown caller.
All right. Yeah, you call no caller ID. I'm not even answering that because I already know who you are. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, I'm Ethan from Edmonton.
Okay, Ethan from Edmonton. Talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about?
Hey, so yeah, this is my first time calling in, but I was just really impressed by Shane Mosley Jr.'s performance last night. I was watching it, and it's probably one of my the most impressed I've been watching, from a pure boxing perspective. He was he was sticking and moving really well. And I don't know, I just want to see him I guess now I just want to see him fight Jaime Munguia. I think that'd be a great fight for him because we've seen both of them fight Gabe Rosado, and I just feel like it'd be a really good fight and a really close fight too. What do you think about that?
You talking about Jaime Munguia and who?
And Shane Mosley Jr.
Jaime Munguia knock him out. Jaime Munguia knock him out.
Really?
Yeah, I see Jaime Munguia now. I see Jaime Munguia knocking down Shane Mosley Jr. I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, Shane Mosley Jr. I mean, he's not his father. He's not his father. I mean, he was able to beat Gabe Rosado with a jab, but I think Jaime Munguia, just with the pride, I just think at this. Well, you know what, man, Jaime Munguia. Yeah. I have Jaime. I think he'll. I think he'll stop on Shane Jr. I think he'll stop him.
I honestly agree too. Yeah, I agree. I think they're on a different level, but I don't know. Shane Mosley did look really good last night, but
he looked good against Gabe Rosado, and Gabe Rosado got 15, 16 losses. Gabe didn't look good at all last night. But hey, I'm not taking anything away from Shane Jr. Shane Jr. did what he needed to do. He beat Gabe Rosado convincingly. So it is what it is, man. Gabe is probably on the back nine of his career. I think Gabe and Jaime already fought though. Gabe and Jaime already fought. So Shane Mosley fighting Gabe. Gabe will watch him, in my opinion.
Thanks. Yeah, I agree.
Anything else you want to talk about? All right, well, shout out to you, Ethan. Shout out to Ethan for calling in from Edmonton. Salute you, phone. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. The troll who keep calling, no caller ID, I'm not going to answer you. You're wasting your time. You can't show your phone number, don't even call. You're wasting your time. Let's see. D. Garcia, he said, did she say she wants Canelo to come down for Andrade? No, I think what Arlette is of the opinion that this fight is not going to happen because she don't think that Canelo will come back down to 168 where he's undisputed at, and Triple G will move up to 168. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Kenneth Brooks, Birmingham.
What your name is, brother?
Kenneth Brooks, Birmingham.
Okay, Kenneth Brooks, Birmingham, Alabama. Talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about?
Kenneth Brooks.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, brother.
Yes, sir. How you doing, brother? What you want to talk about, my brother? I can hear you.
I want to talk about Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder as it relates to what? As it relates to yesterday's fights or what happened?
Is he retired? Is he retired from the game or what, man?
I don't know. I don't know if he retired or not. I don't know. He hasn't done anything official.
Well, he took 2 good women his last 2 fights, and he took 3 good women. You ask me, he lost all 3 fights. He kind of spread. You ask me, man. In my opinion, he lost all 3 fights. But I'm from Alabama. I fought for him, but he don't have the skill set, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he's retired or not officially. So I haven't seen an official statement. But
what do you think about Benavidez, man? You think he's a real deal?
Benavidez, I don't know. I mean, I like Benavidez, but we're just, he's trying to get the big fights. Go ahead.
Yeah, I like Fundora, man. He put some money behind him, like you said, man. He put some money behind the guy. He's real good, man.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Hey, Kenny, shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you for calling in from Alabama, all right? Salute to you, my brother. Shout out to Kenny. Yes, sir. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Arlette again.
Arlette, talk to me. Your phone got disconnected.
My phone got a bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's real loud in the background. I'm hearing a lot of feedback.
Okay, thank God he got off that bad caller. Nobody cares about Deontay Wilder anymore. It's over for him. But going back to what you were saying about Triple G and Canelo.
Canelo, yeah.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I don't think one is going to come up and the other one is going to come down. And I think Triple G, I think at this point, if he's going to fight anyone right now, he's going to want to fight Charlo. That's just my opinion. I don't know if that fight is going to happen, but I think that's the fight he's aiming for. And I don't think Canelo is going to gain anything by fighting on Triple G anyway. Not at 168 or I don't care what weight, because that's like, I mean, Triple G is 40 now. I mean, what is he really gaining by fighting an old Triple G at this point? I don't think it's going to happen. That's just me.
Okay.
But the fight that I'm looking forward to, and you haven't been talking about, is Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevens, and Amanda against Taylor.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that.
I can't wait until.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. We're gonna.
Yeah,
I was waiting. I always try to wait till the week of the fights before we start talking about it, because I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to those fights as well. I really am. I'm really am.
Okay, I want to give a quick shout out to my girl Lisa Bales, Little Green Eyed Peas, and my boo. You know who my boo is? Listen, West.
All right, Arlette.
Okay, Paul Evans, Thomas Jones, all y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Coach, I love you. I love watching the show, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace from New York.
All right, so let's get the Queen Arlette, man, a round of applause. Give her a round of applause. Yeah, we still got somebody blowing the phone up from no caller ID. I'm not going to answer the phone. We don't answer no caller IDs anymore. If you can't show your phone number, not going to answer. Not going to answer. Boston George, what'd you say, fam? You say Triple G huge. You say Triple G looks huge. Oh, now biggest he's ever been. Okay. All right. 1-900 Hustler, what you say, fam? I say again, Triple G is older than Timothy Bradley. He's 40? I think Gennady Golovkin is 40 now. It's 40 now. Eddie Hearn said they already agreed to fight each other. Yeah, I know. I already know that. I already know that that's already happening. I know that's happening. I already know that's happening. But that's Arlette's that's she just speaking how she feels, so I wasn't going to interrupt on it. But yeah, that fight is already happening. We already know that they already have the contract for that. Shout out to Diallo Hugging, man. Lisa Bell's in the building. You know what I mean? We got over 300 people in here. How many likes we got? Hey, this is unacceptable. We got over 300 people in here. We should have 300 likes. Phone lines is open, but it's not open to trolls. If you call an ID, if you're not going to show your caller ID, we're not answering that phone, man. Not answering the phone. PGH, Big Dog. Wilder is still a force at the heavyweight. I don't even know if he's fighting again. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I'm not the one to speculate on it. So, what is that you say? Coach looked a wee bit shook after all that called him her boo. Now, why would I look shook? Why would I look shook? I know what be going on in the chat. Slim Reaper, I already know what's going on in the chat, man. Hey, y'all think this the dating game? This ain't the dating game over here, man. Caller, what's today? Where you calling from?
This is Vlad from Florida.
And what's your name is?
Vlad from Florida.
Vlad from Florida. Talk to me. What you want to talk about?
I got a bunch of things, Coach. First off, how you doing? I did want to say, let's first talk about this Triple G. Mm-hmm. Triple G, I'm sorry, need to retire. You heard me? That was a great win. Mm-hmm. Not his best performance, but just, take it, head off to the sunsets with it. Mm-hmm. Tank, phenomenal fighter. Phenomenal. Gonna kill Rolly. That's done with. Fundora, I'm not gonna lie, I think that he need to go to 160 or 168. Mm-hmm. Lubin tried. I know he gave his best bet, but damn, that was nasty.
Yeah,
Spence,
you right
great.
about that. You right about that. Lubin, man, this time. Yeah, damn. I hate to see his face like
He
that.
tried to. Yeah, it's just
He tried.
it was different. It's just I mean, but you know, he's from Florida like us, so you know, healthy recovery, everything.
Yeah.
Spence, I think he gonna wash the Cuban fighter. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think Ugas. Nah, I don't believe in Ugas. I'm sorry. Spence is a real killer. Garcia, to be honest with you, Ryan, I think he need to go to 140. Like, you know, yesterday he made 138.8. I'm like, you right there. You're at 140.
Yeah.
You know, 130. I think that is killing his body. And then after these two fights with Cambosis, I'm not gonna lie to you, Haney just need to go to 140, try to get that undisputed as well. You know, that'll be great for his legacy. That's gonna be beautiful. You know, I believe in that. And last point, Coach, I just want to say, Crawford. To be honest, Crawford needs a Spence fight. Like, why nobody talking about that? Like, Crawford needs Spence. Let's just be honest about that. I don't see Crawford. Who else he want to fight? They just put Thurman in his face. I don't know what happened with that, but that's not to say Crawford's not a great fighter. He is, but he needs this Spence fight for his legacy and everything. I do got Spence beating him. Probably 10 round knockout. But yeah, that's it, Coach. I just really wanted to get my points off, and I appreciate you. Thank you for that. I'm going to send you a little cash out. 100, man. Keep up the great work, Coach.
All right, shout out to Vlad, man. Caller from Florida, man. Salute to Vlad, caller from Florida, man. Salute to Vlad, caller from Florida. Shout out to Roger. Shout out to Roderick, man. Hey, for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Roger, man. I appreciate that, fam. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. This month of April is very beautiful. Phone lines is hot. All right, this person is showing their phone number, so that's good. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
The Schoolo X-Man from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Schoolo X-Man, talk to me, fam.
What's up, Coach?
What's going on, fam? You from North Carolina, right?
Yeah, North Carolina, Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think Triple G could handle Canelo now, bro. I don't. I watched his fight last night. Well, in the morning, his legs was not there anymore. I don't think he can handle Canelo.
Yeah. Not right now. I mean, again, that my opinion is of, you know, the Canelo you fought 4 years ago is 4 years later, he's better than he was 4 years ago.
Yep.
So
that's exactly what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. Triple G haven't been fighting.
Yeah, he hasn't been fighting.
He hasn't been fighting at all. Canelo, he fought 4 times. Canelo, he doesn't have ring rust anymore like you do.
Yeah. And
that's exactly what I was saying.
And not only that, but if you watched us fight Saturday, it was painfully obvious that he was wincing in pain with those body shots.
Yes.
And
yes, exactly.
Now, once he got in the rhythm, he was good. But I'm like, man, that ain't. Whoo, the body shots, boy. You know, Canelo, man, that boy hit hard. He hit hard, and
he do.
You know, he can take your punches. You know what I mean? Now, I did have Triple G winning that first fight against Canelo, but the second fight, I clearly gave it. I gave it to Canelo, and I'm like, when I looked at that first fight, you're like, okay, yeah, Triple G can land. Triple G still has his power. I'm like, dude, in the first fight, I saw Triple G catch Canelo with an uppercut, right uppercut, flush on the chin. Bam.
Yep.
And Canelo ate it. Canelo ate it and looked at Triple G and shook his head like, nah. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, dog, he ate your uppercut. That was 40 years ago. So I'm like, you know,
yeah.
but you know, that's my opinion. I want to see that fight. You know, we get the Triple G fan base, the Triple G fan base and the Canelo fan base. And we gonna find out what it is because we don't see them fight twice.
Yep.
It is what it is, man. But hey,
there won't be no excuses no more. No more excuses.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Let fight happen. Whatever happens, happens.
For sure.
That's the way I look at it.
Shout out to you, man. Schoolo, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Salute to you, man.
Coach.
Schoolo X-Man from North Carolina, man. Yes, sir. Schoolo X-Man from North Carolina, man. Salute to my brother. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, the good doctor.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2, for dropping them £2 on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He says, the 10 people to my left, please donate. Dr. Paul. Yeah, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Jay from the Bay.
Jay from
Coach,
the Bay.
What's
What's going on, man? You talking about the Bay Area, right? You from Oak Town?
No, I'm from San Francisco.
Okay, you from Sacktown then. You from Sacktown, okay. Sacktown. All right, talk to me.
But I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. I want to ask you, like, when it comes to Fundora, do you think anybody gonna want to fight Fundora? Because he like the ultimate cheat code. Like, is it gonna be like a lot of death talk when it comes to like a fight in Fundora? Because he a beast right now. Ain't nobody want to fight him.
He's a PBC fighter. I mean, he should. I think nobody's gonna be in a hurry to get in there with him.
And another question.
Ain't nobody gonna be in a hurry to get in there with him now. You can believe that.
And another question I wanted to ask you: when you watched the fight last night, do you think it's some things that you can exploit from Fundora? Like, because I know that Lubin did drop him. I mean, because he droppable, but I'm saying that is it some things that people can do, like maybe go to the body more and chop him up, or do you think that it's just going to be hard to beat him?
Well, I mean, it's going to be hard to beat him, period. You know what I mean? Because he is an elite fighter. So far, he's passing all of the checks, the checks and balances. He's passing everything with flying colors. But styles make fights. It just depends on who he fights and who will be able to take advantage of the defensive deficiencies that Fundora shows. He was getting hit quite a bit yesterday. So we'll just see, you know what I mean? Like right now, styles make fights. So what one guy's not able to do, the next guy may be able to do it. And it also depends on what kind of game plan that trainer may have, you know what I mean, for Fundora, stuff like that. He's a hell of a fighter. He's definitely a hell of a fighter. But, I mean, we'll just see. This is why we want to see the fights. This is why we want to see the fights. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight any of the other guys. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Tony Harris. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Jamel Charlo. I wouldn't mind seeing Fundora fight Castaño. Because now this answers all of the questions. We don't have to assume. We don't have to try to do hypotheticals. We don't have to try to play the triangle theory. You know what I mean? Once we see the fight, it's like, okay, then it clears all doubt. You know what I mean? For me. You know what I mean? This is why, and you know my motto. If you're telling me this fight is King Kong, I want to see his ass fighting Godzilla. And what I do like about what Fundora said, he said he do want to fight Jamel Charlo next. He said, I want to fight the winner of Jamel Charlo and Brian Castaño. But Tim Tszyu,
he did say that.
Yeah, he did. So he said that in the interview. So he's a nice kid, man. Like just him doing interviews. I mean, man, Fundora just seems so nice, bro. I'm really impressed with him. I'm really impressed with him, bro. Like, I was like, how a guy so nice? He seems like he's just so nice and passive, but in the ring, he turned into a monster. So, you know what I mean? I like that.
Right.
I like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Thank you so much, Coach. Keep doing your thing. Peace out.
Yeah, shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Jay calling from Sacktown. Sacktown in the building, Sacramento. Phone lines is open, 530-494-9636. If I'm on the phone talking to someone and you are calling in while I'm in the process of speaking to someone, I would not hang up on that person and click over and answer the call. Now the phone lines is open. Whoever calls in, that's who I'm going to talk to. Once that phone call is over, then we'll go to the next call. Let's see. 1-900 Hustler. You say, I can't see him beating Charlo at all. But I want to see it. Yeah, I want to see that fight too. I want to see that fight too. Because he has a lot of holes in his game. He was able to, and then he got dropped by Fundora, by my main man Lubin as well. So yeah, he has some defensive holes in his game. He was getting hit a lot. But we'll see. Like again, styles make fights. Stylistically, maybe another fighter would be able to take advantage of some things that Lubin wasn't able to take advantage of. But again, it's our opinions or whatever. You know what I mean? We want to see the fight. That's why I want to see the fights. And I like his mindset. He said he want to smoke. He said he want that smoke. I like that. I like that, boy. I like that. You know, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear. I don't want to hear no fighter ducking. What you say? He said he has holes in his game, but can someone take advantage of it? Yeah, can someone take advantage of it? See, that's a con enigma. You hit the nail right on the head, fam. You hit the nail right on the head. Can somebody take advantage of it? You know what I'm saying? It's easy to be on the outside looking in, saying, yeah, man, see, you can take advantage of this and take advantage of that, and you can throw that check left hook like this and do this and do that. It's easy to be sitting on the sideline watching, but when you get in the ring with him, can you do that? Yeah, man, like, just on the sideline, it look a little different. Shout out to D-Ray Promotions in the building. D-Ray Promotions in the building. D-Ray in the building. The boxing scientist, would you say, family? Say Fundora is one of those nice, quiet guys who has murder on his mind. I like that dude, man. Bro, I like that dude, man. He's just a nice dude, man. Like, it's hard not to like that guy. It's hard not to like him, man. Just the way he does interviews, he's so passive. And I'm not saying that in a soft way. I ain't saying he's soft or nothing like that. He's clearly not soft. But I'm just saying, bro, like, man, and then he got that dog in him. He got that dog in him in that ring, bro. Like, he say, I see some of these alphabet boy clowns saying Fundora gloves was loaded. Hey, man, you have to talk to them about that, fam. I'm not even getting involved in that. You know what I mean? Whatever anyone is saying, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. You know what I mean? Mr. Holmes says that he said the thing is, before Lubin's corner threw in the towel, Fundora was down on the scorecards. I don't know how he was down on the scorecards, to be honest with you. I don't know how Lubin was down. I mean, Fundora was down on the scorecards. I didn't see that. Maybe was that the unofficial scorecard? Mr. Holmes, was that the unofficial scorecard? Was that the unofficial scorecard? I don't know. You know what? I don't know if he was down. Was he down by a point or, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. That was a good fight, though, bro. That was a damn good fight. That fight and the Tony Harris fight. But I was happy for Tony too, man. He been through a lot. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Bernard from the Motor City.
Bernard, man, from Detroit. Talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about, brother?
Man, I just want to holler about the homeboy Lubin last night.
Yeah, man. My homie, man. He got beat down. Beat him down.
Yeah.
They beat him down there. Damn, I hate to see that.
Me too, man. I did too.
Hey, he from Florida. He from Florida, so I'm gonna ride with him because he's a Florida boy. That's simple. As simple as that. You know what I mean? But
man, ain't no question. I know that's right. But what you think you should do from here, man? In your opinion.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The punishment that Fundora gave Lubin last night, bro. Like, I don't know psychologically how does he bounce back from that. Does he when he go back? Well, you know what I think what he's going to have to do? Go back and look at that tape, as painful as it may be, and look at him and his coach. Look at all the mistakes that you made in this fight. Look at how you got muscled on the ropes and you stayed on the ropes. If you look at Tony, a perfect example. Look at the Tony Harrison fight last night. What Tony did? Tony was fighting. You from Detroit? Tony was fighting a pressure fighter. And every time Tony got his back on the ropes and the dude pressed him, what he did? He gave him an angle, spit off the ropes, and he got back to the center of the ring. Lubin was not doing any of that last night. When he got put on the ropes, he stayed on the ropes. So the one thing that would have helped him is his footwork. Lubin had terrible footwork, and he did not know how to handle the pressure. When Tony Harrison was getting pressured last night, he had excellent footwork, and he knew how to work off the pivot and get out of harm's way. And he gave him the shoulder as well and was giving angles. See, these are the things that Lubin could have did last night, but he didn't do it. But if you look at Tony Harrison fight, Tony Harrison was able to do that against a super aggressive fighter. So these are some of the things that he's going to have to work on. Shout out to my brother, man, Reggie Owens in the building. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I just want to touch on that, man. I just hate to see him go out like that, man. I feel bad for Lubin.
Hey man, you know, Lubin fought the wrong fight. He sat right there. He sat right there, bro. Listen,
Yeah, you're right.
Look at the Tony Harrison when he fought Garcia last night. Garcia was a pressure fighter. He was being very aggressive coming forward. What was Tony Harrison doing? Jab, 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 jabbing the hell out of him. Bobblehead. He was mixing the shots up with combinations. Every time Garcia got close to him and got him to the ropes, what Tony Harrison did? He uses his footwork to spin, give him the angle, get out of the way, and guess what? Garcia had to reset and try to do it all over again. Lubin didn't do any of that. When he got on the rope, he sat there and was eating uppercuts all night long. Uppercuts and hooks. Uppercuts and hooks all night long. All the punishment that he took was when he sat. Yeah, all the punishment that he took was every time he sat on the rope. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened, bro. Hey, but shout out to you, Bernard.
I just hope the best for the brother.
Yeah, me too, man.
All right, man. Good to holler at you, bro.
Yeah, man. Salute to Detroit, man. Detroit, stand up.
All right, thank you, bro.
Yeah, man. Pugilism, what you say, fam? He said, I think the chin comments got to Lubin's head. Lubin chose toe-to-toe warfare and expected his shots to keep Fundora off. He fought the wrong game plan. Boxing Truth Serum said Harrison is the best boxer at 54. Ali Muhammad, what you say, fam? He say, Coach, did you see the Japanese fighter in Ryan's undercard score? Yeah, man, I saw that fight, man. Man, come on, man. Yeah, you talking about the sister from Japan? She fought what's sister name, man? She fought the sister from Houston. She fought the chick from Houston. Well, I forgot her name. I saw the fight. I saw the fight. I saw Espa. I think her name is Espa. The chick from Japan, she fought Espa. That fight should have been a draw of anything. And the judges who had it 109 to 100, that's complete hometown cooking. And I tell you guys this all the time, man. I say, listen, you always had these American fighters talking about, yeah, man, we don't like going overseas because we'll get robbed by the judges. That is true. That is true. But it's the same way in reverse. When fighters who are not from America come to America, when you fight an American fighter, if you do not clearly beat him, guess what? You're going to get robbed by the judges. And let me tell you something, man. If it's a close fight, you're going to get robbed. And bro, Espa did not win that fight, no unanimous decision. That wasn't no unanimous decision fight. That fight could have easily went the other way or could have been a draw at most. But the issue I have with is the score. 100, what is it? 100 to 109, something like that. Come on, man. That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. How do two judges have it 109 to 100? Like, make it make sense to me. Come on, man. But that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is, man. I don't know the Japanese chick name. I don't know the sister's name, man. But I was I don't know her name, so. But she was 46 years old. She was 46 years old. Mr. Holmes, what you say, family? Say Lubin was winning. He should have. He should have went toe to toe. Doesn't have a good outside fight game. Okay, so you say he should have went toe to toe. Okay, all right. Well, if he should have went toe to toe, then that's the result. That's the result. Shout out to Paul Evans. What you saying? He's saying, Coach, Miss Dr. Evans says, your hair growing. Yeah, my hair growing. I got these grays in here and everything too. I got all these grays in my hair. Edwin, what you say, fam? He said that was a draw, Coach. Yeah, you know what, man? Both women was tired. Espa looked like she was out of shape. Stomach looking all fat. I'm like, man, Espa, man, should have came in better shape than that. Espa did not look. Now, Espa had the better footwork. Clearly, she had the better footwork. But come on, man, that was not unanimous decision. You know what I mean? I think that's my only hang up. If you say Espa won the fight, fine. I'm not even tripping on that. If you're gonna say that, okay, that's fine. But the way it was scored, like it was not like you can't really look at her round. It's she won every round. Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. Fujioka, that's her name, Fujioka. Yeah, Fujioka. Espa versus Fujioka. I forgot her name. I was calling her something else last night. Fujioka. Yeah. He said that Ryan fight was, Yeah, that Ryan fight wasn't that good. And the reason why that Ryan fight wasn't that good was because Ryan Garcia was fighting Tagoe. He was fighting a guy that was pretty much running. Tagoe was running. And Ryan did not know how to make the adjustments. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's D-Ray. How you do?
D-Ray, talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about, my brother?
Hey, first off, shout out to you for covering the women's fight just as passionately as the men's fight.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm saying, though, is she 46, man? She getting points just for competing out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real though.
I mean, the winner's the winner. But my man said she was a little out of shape, but she had good footwork.
Yeah.
But check this out, Coach. Hey, well, and I'm gonna get off the phone, bro. But I just wanted to get your perspective on Lubin being out of the ring so long, and with him going to go fight. Such a a reach and height advantage that maybe if he would have had a little bit more preparation, I guess I'll call it, then maybe he could have been ready, and the wear and tear on him couldn't have been as worse. But I appreciate you, bro. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother D-Ray, man. Calling from Omaha, man. Salute to you, fam.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Lubin. They got a no caller ID caller. We don't answer no caller IDs, man. These is trolls calling. These trolls calling no caller ID. You ain't getting no shine over here, man. You wasting your fingers, bro. You wasting your fingers. You calling no caller ID, well, I know you're a troll. I ain't answering that. We don't answer trolls. We don't answer trolls. We call in. You can't show your phone number. You get no play over here. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. Let's see. Oh, we got a cash app, man. Shout out to Vladdy friend. Hey, okay. For dropping that. Bam, cash app on your board. Hey, Leroy. Vlad from Florida, talk to me, man.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Vlad from Florida, I appreciate that, fam. Let's see. Okay, my bad. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see exactly when was the last time my homeboy had a fight. He fought Nielsen Rosario. That was when was that? Oh, that was 2021. So Erickson Lubin, he won last. No, he fought June 2021. He fought he fought three times in 2019. Is that three? He fought 3 times in 2019. He fought once in 2020. He fought once in 2021. And yeah, so he fought like 10 months. He had a fight 10 months ago. He wasn't out of the ring. He wasn't out of the ring that long. You know what I mean? He could have been more, it could have been more, Mr. Holmes, what you say, fam? Ryan didn't know how to cut the ring off. No, he was cutting the ring off. He was cutting the ring off, but when he cut the ring off, he was doing the exact same repetitive thing. And what happened was when Ryan had got the knockdown, when he got the knockdown over Tagoe started making the adjustments because Ryan was literally doing the same thing. He was literally doing the same thing. And he didn't know how to mix up his offensive arsenal enough in order to do more things. He was trying to throw a little quick little check left hook, and as the rounds went on, he went to slapping with it. He was landing punches on Tagoe. He was hitting him, but man, just as the rounds went on, Garcia got a little tired. It showed, and he was very repetitive with his offensive attack. So if I know you're gonna throw the quick left hook or you're gonna try to hit me with the right cross, I'm anticipating that. Ryan Garcia wasn't really trying to throw jabs like he should have. He wasn't really jabbing to the body like he could have and stuff like that. He was trying to press him out. He was trying to press Tagoe out, trying to overwhelm him with his size so that he can just get the knockout. And that's what he became too predictable offensively. And that's what happened. So you're trying to do that in the dude running. You see what I'm saying? So You know what I mean? So that's what it was. That's what it was. It is what it is. Edgardo, what you say? He say loaded gloves, no testing. What are y'all talking about? Loaded gloves, no testing. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Who had loaded gloves? I don't know what you're talking about. He say, Coach, you know, this ball taking all the easy matches.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
Shout out to Clover Lane, man. Shout out to Clover Lane, man. Hey, Mr. Holmes, what you say? He say Lubin ain't got no damn defense. Nah, he ain't got no defense. He ain't got no defense. He ain't got no defense. See, let me show y'all something. These trolls calling with no call ID. I see you, baby. I'm not answering the phone, so you wasting your time, man. No caller ID gets no play on my ride. Wasting your time, man. I appreciate you staying here watching the show, though, contributing to the show. I really appreciate that, but you gets no play in my ride. No caller ID. We don't do no caller IDs. Need to see phone numbers over here. Gabriel, what you say, family? Say Ryan reminded me of Lawrence Okoli last night. Only looking for bitch shots, and that's it. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was, fam. He was just looking to, and guess what? Ryan Garcia was telegraphing his punches, and he was loading up on his shots. He was cutting the ring off, but he should have, you know. And then Tagoe was running too. Ryan was touching him now. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, this is Archie, man. I called a couple days ago, man.
What's your name?
Archie from Vegas, man. My bad.
Archie from Vegas. Talk to me, Arch.
Yeah, man. I'm that dude that was talking about Rosie last time, and I was, saying y'all hurt my feelings and stuff.
Yeah,
That's me, dog.
Yeah.
But anyways, man, we talking about Lubin, man. Listen, man. This dude, I got so much love and heart for this dude, man. This dude, he put his career on the line, bro. And listen, man, this dude, he if people forget, he was what's that cat's name? Boots. He was Boots before Boots. When he came out, he was a star, bro. And then he was a kid. They threw him against Charlo because he wanted Charlo. He asked for Charlo.
He asked for that.
Yeah.
He got clipped. He got clipped in the first round, right? That was in the first round?
Yeah. But people are talking about, he did this wrong, Lubin did that wrong, this wrong. Listen, man, Lubin is a stud. He's a star. He went through murderous road too young, man. Yeah. He's got the Adrian Broner disease. He's got the Zab Judah disease, the Fernando Vargas disease. They wanted to smoke right out of the amateurs, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love my man Lubin, man. Lubin, that's my guy, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna stop hating on these fighters for not fighting people. Yeah. Because now I know why they don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, Coach, I know you got people trying to call in, man.
Not just trolls.
Thanks for taking my call.
It's just the trolls. No caller ID. Same dude trying to call, man. Call it again.
Man.
He can keep calling.
I called you a couple days ago, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, dog. I'm gonna call you May the 29th. May the 29th with my boy Rolly smoked my man.
You ready to roll on, big Rolo?
Yeah, my man, Dodo from Vegas, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Big Rolo. Hey man,
we lose the draw, man. Next time I'm gonna talk to you, man. I'm gonna talk to you on the 29th of May. All right, man.
All right.
And I'm gonna be doing the dances that you be having on your videos too, man. When we win, baby.
Yeah, man, for sure, man, for sure. Hey, shout out to Archie, man. Shout out to Archie, man. Calling from Vegas. Yes, sir. What you say? Carmen Serene said, how old is Lubin? I think Lubin is 26, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's 26. I think he's 26. I think he's 26. Marlette. I mean, Carmen Serene, I think he's 26. Buddy Love, what you say? Bad chin disease, and bad chin disease. But not only that, it ain't even just a bad chin. It's like, dude, like that couldn't have been your game plan to sit in the pocket, let someone pound on you while you're on the ropes. Don't slip no punches. Eat all of his punches. Continue to get hit with the left uppercut all night long, and then try to trade shots like that. Like that was a recipe for disaster. That was a recipe. Hey, Smith and West, what's up, man? You see Tony last night. Boy, you see Tony last night, man. You see super bad. Detroit over everything, man. Detroit over everybody. I was riding last night with Tony Harris, man. I was riding with Tony Harrison last night, man. Yeah, man. I was riding with Tony Harris last night, man. You know what I mean? For real, though, man. For real, though. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what? You should have been over here last night, boy. I was rolling with my dog last night. His pivot game was on. Listen, Smith and West, check this out. This what I was talking about, right? Erickson Lubin, my homeboy from Florida. He could have learned a lot from watching Tony Harris last night. When you have an overly aggressive fighter, the way Fundora was with him, every time when you see the way Tony Harris was fighting Garcia, he kept that jab in his face. Bap, bap. Now, of course, Fundora has a longer arm reach than Lubin. But what I'm saying, Lubin was landing his jab in the fight when he got in the mid-range because Fundora really wasn't jabbing his way to get in. He was just throwing hooks and stuff. But anyways, you see the way when Tony Harrison was getting pressured every time he got on the rope, what he did? He pivot. That day, hey, listen, that post and pivot game was on point last night. And Lubin didn't do none of that. Lubin, when he got on the ropes, he sat there. Hit me. Bam. Okay, let me hit you. Bap. Hit me. Bam. Okay, now let me hit you. That's what he was doing last night. Can't win like that, baby. You can't win like not when you fighting the bigger, stronger guy. Kareem, he say, Coach, don't you think Lubin chance with to stay in the pocket? Fundora has range. Yeah, but Fundora doesn't use his range, Kareem. That's the thing. He doesn't use his range. As you guys can see, no ID. Listen, I don't know what's wrong with these kids. I'm not answering your call, kid. Wasting your time, baby. You're wasting your time. Yeah, but he wasn't using that footwork. And if you're gonna fight him in the pocket, you better know how to slip them punches on the inside. You got to know how to roll with the shots. He wasn't even, listen, perfect example. If you want to know, if you're going to fight that close, study James Lights Out Tony. The way when he fighting close on the inside, when Fundora was throwing that left hook to you or that left uppercut, you did not slip the punch. You didn't roll with it. When he threw that left uppercut, you could have turned and then come back with the counter. He wasn't doing that. He was literally hit me in the chin. Bap. Hit me in the chin. Bap. That's literally what he was doing. He didn't. Lubin does not know how to fight in the pocket. That's the problem. He don't know how to fight in the pocket. I just got to listen, man. I just got to give it, man. It is what it is. He got beat down. Last night. That is what it is. So he got some. He say Lubin made no adjustments or deviated from the losing plan. Yeah, he made no adjustments at all. No adjustments. All that, what you say, Queen? She say that these people troll game is terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. They trying, but ain't nobody. I'm not giving them no attention. So we're not answering no caller ID. It's the same guy. It's either Jason Mones or it's VA Money. It's the same people. It's the same people. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. I say speed angles. Sean Porter Loma. How they use angles to get in and out, plus head movement. Lubin needs all of that. You hit the nail right on the head. Lubin needs all of that, and he lacks all of those things. He just sit on the ropes, hitting on the chin, bap, hitting on the chin again, bap. Okay, now let me hit you on your chin, and you ain't gonna, bro. You ain't gonna be. Can't win like that. He said I was at the casino trying to tear a hole in their pocket. Tony man. Tony, man, it is what it is, man. Boston Conversation. Shout out to my brother Reggie Owens. He say Fundora is an inside fighter. People can't use his height as an excuse. The problem is that many of today's fighters have zero inside game. They all head hunt. Yeah. You're right about that. And Reggie, this is why I say, fam, one of my favorite fighters of all time, especially when it comes to fighting in the pocket, James Lights Out Tony. Now, I'm not saying that Lubin, he from Florida. I'm not saying he James Lights Out Tony, but I'm saying, dog, if you're gonna commit to fighting on the inside, Lubin, because you can't keep this guy off of you, you have to know how to fight on the inside. You got to know how to pivot. You got to know how to use angles. You have to know how to roll with the shots and come back with the counter. He wasn't doing that, man. He was just eating the punch and then trying to fire back after he ate the punch. No, man. The name of the game is to hit and not get hit, bro. Name of the game is to hit and not get hit, bro. Like, goddamn, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. You see what I'm saying? He said, Lubin underachiever or overrated. I'm not gonna say he's overrated. No one looks at Erickson Lubin as this superstar, super talented guy. I mean, he from Florida like me. No one. I mean, we know he's talented, but he just can't crack the upper echelon. I think Erickson Lubin, he's an average fighter. I think a lot of people like Lubin, man. He's a nice guy, nice kid, man. He is a nice kid. And a lot of people like him, but and he's just not defensively sound, man. And in this game, bro, you better have some kind of defense if you want to last. If you want to last, you better have some kind of defense, bro. You better have some kind of defense if you want to last, man. And I got a lot of love for Lubin. He from Florida like me, so I roll with him. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like his footwork is not on point. He doesn't know how to roll with the shots. He doesn't know how to not only roll with the shots but use angles. Like if you look at everything that Tony Harrison did against Garcia last night, that's the way you have to fight Fundora. That's the way, those tools and skills that Tony Harrison was displaying last night against, now, Fundora's 6'7", 6'6", and I think Lubin is like 5'9", 5'9.5", so he's giving up a strategic height advantage. But Fundora was not working his jab. He was not working his jab, not really. He wanted to get in and close in, and when you see a person want to do that, you got to know how to spin them, man. You got to know how to spin them, and he wasn't doing that, bro. He wasn't doing that. That's all I'm saying, man. He wasn't doing that. Shout out to Jose. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Jose, he said, Coach, how would you rate Triple G's performance? I mean, I give him an A minus. I mean, he was kind of rusty. Coming back, I give him an A minus. You know what I mean? He didn't look good. Look at the first 4 or 5 rounds. He still can't take body shots. But at the end of the day, he went on the road. He fought somebody in their own backyard in their country, and he got to stop it. So you got to give him an A minus. I give him an A minus. 40 years old. I give him an A minus. Reg, what you say, my brother? He say, right. Inside fighting is so essential to fighting, and the art is lost. Yes, it is. No one knows how to work the body to break a fighter down except a handful of fighters today. And that's one thing I will say about Errol Spence. He's a body snatcher. When Errol Spence fight, he go to the body. Canelo Alvarez go to the body. Terence Crawford go to the body. Sean Porter go to the body. Chocolatito, I love Chocolatito. He go to the body. It's a few fighters that I'm missing right now. Tank Davis go to the body. Ryan Garcia go to the body. Shakur Dev. Yeah. It's not that many. It's not that many, but you're right about that though. You know what I mean? Footwork is hold on, guys. Yeah, man. Footwork, the footwork, man. Footwork is piece to be free. He say you need footwork to be great. Yeah, you have to, man. Your footwork get you out of trouble. Your footwork gets you out of trouble. Yes, it does. The footwork gets you out of trouble, man. MDA would say for me, say Lubin and Cunningham talked about Fundora uppercut last week. You would think that they would have been better prepared. Now, let me tell you something. MDA, sometimes you can tell a fighter something, and when they get in the ring, they just can't pull the trigger. They can't execute it. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I mean, if they talked about that last week, bro, like, listen, I want to go back and look at that fight again. I want to count how many uppercuts he was getting hit with. The left uppercut. he was getting hit with. When he got dropped with an uppercut. When he got dropped. It was an uppercut that dropped him in the second round. And he kept eating them. Bro, he had to eat about 100 uppercuts last night, man. You ain't gonna, man. The uppercut is a power shot. Come on, man. I mean, you know, he said, Coach, what style of inside fighter do you prefer? A crafty inside fighter like, yeah, James Toney. Yeah, absolutely. Hands down. Listen, inside fighter, James Toney. He say James Toney and Floyd Mayweather or tough as nails like Pitbull Cruz. Nah, I take James Toney all day. I take James Toney inside fight game, damn near over anybody. Damn near over anybody. James Toney, lights out, hands down. One of the best that ever do it and get away with it. That dude right there, bro, listen, don't get me started on James lights out, bro. Excellent, damn good footwork, and he didn't waste no movement. He anticipated what you were going to do. Dip, when he come up, bam, he'll take this with you. You try to throw a punch, he slip it. He let it roll off his shoulder, come back with counter. Then he come back down. Listen, James Toney, when you watch him fight, it's like watching Picasso paint a picture. When you see James Toney fight in the pocket, dog, it's like watching Picasso paint a picture, dog. This dude right here, listen, so here you go. When you throw that right hook, I'm gonna roll with it. Come back with my right uppercut. Now I know you're gonna try to come with that check left hook. When you try to come with that check, when you try to come with your left, I'm gonna dip down, slip it. When I come back up, bam, hit you in the body. Dip down again, slip. When I come back up, bam, hit you in the body again. You throw your punch, I roll with it. Come back, bam, uppercut. Bam, left hook, man, come on. Bro, poetry in motion, bro. Poetry in motion. James lights out Toney. My guy. James lights out Toney. Ain't he had a mean left hook? Bro. Pooja, what you say, fam? He said, when I first seen Fundora, I expected him to get dropped quick. But the man knows how to hit. Yeah, he knows how to hit. He knows how to hit. He knows his stuff. He does. He knows his stuff. You know what I mean? But styles make fights. To be honest with you, looking at that fight last night, Lubin, my main man Lubin, his style was tailor-made for Fundora as well. He said Lubin wasn't going to the body enough. Fundora threw more uppercuts than jabs. He threw more uppercuts than jabs, exactly. Yep, exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, bro, I don't know, whatever the defensive game plan was, it clearly didn't work last night. He said Lubin found this style kryptonite. That's boxing. He needs to regroup and improve. Yeah. All that, what you say, Queen? She said, these trolls are predictable. My 11-year-old is better at trolling. Will, what you say, fam? Mr. Lights Out Toney. Man, look here, man. That dude right there, woo! Inside, I'm talking about, you talking about slick in the pocket. Bro, James Toney would be 3 inches away from you and you would not be able to hit him. And guess what? You can't. Oh, he was running. No, he wasn't running. He was right there. Fight you in the phone booth. Crazy. Smith and West, what'd you say, fam? He said the crazy part, the uppercut from a taller fighter is the easiest punch to defend. Exactly. He wasn't, bro. He threw an uppercut. You ain't had the guard down right here. And listen, the overhand right, he's a taller fighter. That overhand right, while he was so close, is right there all night. It was just a lot of things, man. Defensively, he didn't do. A lot of stuff he didn't do, man. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, though. It is what it is. He did his best. It wasn't enough. Fought the wrong games. Fought the wrong style. Let's see. So we got. Let's see what we got, guys. Let's see what we got. Let's look at the rest of the fight schedule. We know we're gonna talk about next week's fights that's coming up. We're gonna talk about the next week's fights that's coming up. We're gonna talk about that. Hold on. Let's see. We'll talk about that all. We'll talk about talk about that all this week. We'll talk about that all this week. We had a lot of fights, so I really can't complain. You know, we got the Ugas Spence fight. That's next PBC on Showtime. That's gonna be pay-per-view. Conor Ben fighting on DAZN. I think Chris Van Herden. I think this is the guy that Boots Ennis fought, and it went into I think it went to well, not a draw, but no contest or something like that. I think it was an incident on the head, but let's stop that. Jason Cunningham, yeah, I don't know nobody looking forward to that. That's on BT Sports. So we have these fights next week. I don't know if there's anything that's going to be on ESPN or nothing like that. I don't know if it's going to be anything else on ESPN. Let me see. This is Boxing News 24, man. But dog, man, just sitting there, man, teeing off. Like you can look right here, just no defense. Like even this shot right here. Look at this shot right here, Lubin. Look at his arms, wide open, and whenever Fundora did decide to throw the jab, it was there. He rarely seldom threw a jab, but look how wide his arms is. He was just eating punches. No defense. No defense. No defense at all. You can't win no fight like that. That was some Rocky Balboa type stuff. He say Tony versus Canelo, KO or decision. I got James Lights Out Tony every day of the week and twice on Sunday. It won't be no KO though. That'll be a good matchup, but I'm always gonna pick the Lights Out Tony. I'm just being honest with you, brother. I'm always gonna pick Lights Out Tony. Always. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm always gonna pick Lights Out Tony. You know how I am about these old school fighters versus these current fighters. He say Tony only sparred, coach, for fight training. He broke my heart, knocking out Michael, second to none. Yeah, he knocked him out, man. The way he did. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Michael, no. Jay, Jay Lights Out Tony. My nigga, boy. No, but listen, I interviewed James Tony thanks to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to Major Key Boxing, man, for making that happen, man. I was able to ask James Tony some questions because I used to hear that he wouldn't spar or he didn't jog. And James Lights Out Tony said that was a lie. He said he jogged all the time. He said he used to jog like 3-4 miles a day, and he used to spar all the time. So it was some of the things that I asked him. He said that wasn't true. Like literally, I asked him these questions. Shout out to Major Key Boxing, man, and Troy Graham. They made that happen. Shout out to them. Yeah, Lights Out, man. Lights Out, man. Lights Out, man. That's my guy there, man. Shit, you know that's a bad boy there from Detroit, boy. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham. How you do?
Troy, talk to me, Troy. What's happening?
You know what? Somebody opened up the door, so I'm step in.
Okay.
Somebody asked about James Tony and Charlo, and you said you pick him every day of the week, right?
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you what, right?
I think he said Canelo.
No, I said Charlo, but let me tell you what. James Tony could fight the younger brother in June.
Mm-hmm.
He'll knock him out in 5 rounds. Then he'll come back in August and knock out the older brother. All right, I don't see them getting past. I don't see them going to no points. I just don't. Now the first brother, he's aggressive and all that.
Yeah.
But he fights on the same rhythm. He can't beat James. James is just he's gonna Iran Barkley him.
Yeah.
No, he's not gonna Iran Barkley him. He's gonna treat him like he did Prince Charles Williams. That's what he's gonna do to him. He's gonna Prince Charles Williams him and take him out at the end of the round. That's what he's gonna do to him.
Y'all see
none of these
Same Troll keep calling. Yeah, Troll keep calling. No ID. He ain't got nothing better. I appreciate you giving me one side.
Today, if he was here fighting at 160, 168, 175, he would be undisputed in all 3 because there's nobody there to stop him. Nobody. Yeah.
But those are hypotheticals and fantasy matches. It'll never happen. But it's our opinion about it. It is our opinion about it. But we are biased with James Lights Out Tony, but for deservedly so. His skill set. His skill set was second to none, in my opinion. But go ahead.
Yeah, because I don't call it bias because remember he came on the show and I asked him. I said I heard from these young, from some younger fans that Charlo would have beat you, and he was like, "What? What?"
No, remember when you had me on the show, you and Major Key, and remember what he said? I asked him. I say, "Man, was it true that you didn't like the jog?" And what do you remember what he said?
He said, "No." He said he did his road work.
He said he did his road work. He said he did his road work all the time. Yeah. Said this.
Right. Go ahead and take care of business, man.
Nah,
you popular today.
No, this a troll, man. He gets no shine. He gets no shine. You wasting your time, troll. You wasting your time. Wasting your time. Shout out to my main man, Trogram.
You have a good day, brother. Have a good day.
He said, Coach, you paying that bill? I will block those no ID calls. How do you block the no ID calls? How do you block the no ID calls? I didn't know you can block. I didn't know you can block the no ID calls. Let me see. Can you block them? No, you can't block them. You can't block the no ID calls. Yeah, you can't block the no ID calls. If you can, you know what? I think maybe you can. I'm gonna look it up and see how I do it. Oh, go to settings. Oh, go to the settings. Okay, cool. Good looking at all that. Let's see, can we do that? Go to the settings. The settings. Yeah. Go to the settings. Yeah, if you ain't gonna show your phone number, you ain't gotta worry about. Oh, it's on the settings on the iPhone. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah. I ain't got time for you today. Show your phone number. Show your phone. If you can't show your phone number, we ain't answer no phone. We don't answer no IDs. It doesn't work. He said, Coach, your top 3 inside fighters in today's the top outside fighters. I like Chocolatito. Canelo. Chocolatito, Canelo. Chocolatito, Canelo. Damn, that's a good question. Let's see. I will say Spence. Spence is a pretty good inside fighter as well. I gotta think about that, fam. I gotta think about that. I gotta look at the fighters and see. I can't think of any. Those are the 2 I can think of off the rip. That's a good question, bro. And you say top outside fighters. Well, Tony Harrison is probably one of my favorite outside fighters. Tony Harrison is one of my favorite outside fighters. My guy right there, Tony Harrison. Let's see. Who else good at working that jab, man? Tony Harrison. I like Crawford mid, the outside range, the way he work his jab, body work as well. Let's see. Who else we got? I'm trying to think about the divisions. Believe it or not, Jamal Charlo has a good jab. Believe it or not, Jamal Charlo has a good jab, dog. Jamal Charlo, I know I give him a lot of slack, but Jamal Charlo has a good jab. He has a damn good jab. He got a good jab now. I gotta think about that, fam. I gotta think about that. You know what I mean? I gotta think about that. I like Lomachenko mid-range game. I know you ain't asking about Loma, but I'm just saying, like, there's a Lomachenko. I like the way he uses angles and he uses his footwork in order to set up his mid-range in order to get on the inside. But I gotta think about that, bro. I gotta really think about it because I gotta look at all of the divisions. And I gave you 2 on the inside though, Chocolatito and Canelo. They really do good inside fighting. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. I got to think about it, fam. Wait, not that. Would you say Johnny Rice? He thought it was some Johnny Rice. He say Triple G fights good on the inside, but when I think of inside fighting, I think of fighters who know how to fight in the pocket and slip punches and not really get hit. Triple G inside fighting, it's more I'm gonna take your punches to get my shots off and stuff like that. But it's to each his own. If that's what you like, that's what you like. If that's what you like, that's what you like. You know, but I gotta think about that. I gotta think about that. What you said, all that, she said, I broke up with the guy and he was calling me from different numbers and no call ID. Yeah, listen, I had some serious stalkers, bro. Like, I'm 48 years old and I have some grown ass men that's infatuated with me. Like literally. Same guy. They'll come over here every day. You know what I mean? I don't swing that way. They're infatuated with me, boy. He say Haney probably got the best jab. He doubled it, tripled it, and throw it at different speeds. Charlo got a good power jab. Yeah, Devin Haney got a good jab. He got a pretty good jab, but Charlo got that stick. Charlo got that. He got a damn good jab. I can't even lie, dog. Like I gotta call it the way I see it. You know what I mean? D-Ray Promotions in the building, man. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Hey, what you say? Little green eyes speech. She said, I did say, Coach, I'm concerned for you with these. Yeah, you ain't got to be concerned with me. These probably some little kids somewhere. DA Money, Jason Moan, same people. It's the same dude calling, the same shit. Ain't nothing to worry about. I don't lose no sleep over that shit. Ain't nothing to worry about. They behind it. This what they doing right now. Studio gangster right now.
Nigga, I'm talking face on the bro short. Boy. Lights out, hear me? Clap on, clap off. Okay. You got me fucked up, cuz.
That's what they look like. They think they look like this.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
But they really look like this.
Huh? Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz. He must don't know. He can't know. Huh? He can't know.
He must don't know. He can't know. He must don't know. He can't know. He can't know. Shout out to Daddy Red. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, y'all gotta watch some Emmanuel Augustus fights. He was slick, crafty, and creative in and out of the pocket. Trickiest fight I've ever seen. Yeah, you're right about that. Emmanuel Augustus. He's talking about I think he's talking about is he talking about right now today? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's pull up some fighters. Guys. Hold on. We can let's pull up some fighters. Let's see. Pull up some fighters. When you break up Emmanuel Augustus, when did he retire? Was that 2011, 2012? I'm thinking. Let's look up Emmanuel. Let's see when he retired. Emmanuel Augustus. I think he retired like 2011, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere up in there. I think his last fight was Vernon. Some dude named Vernon, if I'm not mistaken. Vernon Paris. Is it Vernon? Bam. Okay. Emmanuel Augustus, yeah. Emmanuel Augustus, I think he retired 2011. Shout out to right side. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, salute, Coach. Great show. Today is Little Right Side birthday. Little Right Side birthday. He say, shout him out. You want me to shout him out? Shout out to Little Right Side. Salute the Little Right Side. Let's give him a round of applause. Happy birthday to Little Right Side.
Yeah.
I say happy birthday to Little Right Side.
What?
I say happy birthday to Little Right Side.
What?
I say happy birthday to Little Right Side.
Hey, okay.
Happy birthday to Little Right Side. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What you say, fam? You say Mayweather had problems with that guy. He admitted that. Yeah. Yeah, that right there, man. He got a lot of losses too. He kept fighting, but he kept fighting for a long time. But yeah, he got a lot of losses as well. But yeah, Emmanuel Augustus, I kind of like forgot all about him. Yeah, but you're right though. Shout out to Little Right Side, man. Little Right Side in the building, man. Little Right Side in the building, man. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you. As a matter of fact, let's see what we can Little Right Side, man. Little Right Side. Let them know you did it first. You did it first, and you motivate even the greats.
We did it first. And we motivate even the greats.
He said, I thought Emmanuel Augustus was trash. I mean, he got like 30-something losses. But he did fight pretty good in and out, stuff like that. But he got like 30-something losses, bro. Let's be realistic now. He got like 30. He retired in 2011, if I'm not mistaken, if memory serves me correctly. He was better early in his career, but yeah, he just he said, I never saw Mayweather get hit so much. Augustus landed on Floyd quite a bit. Miguel Cotto landed on Floyd as well. Then I think the championship rounds, Floyd just pulled away from Miguel Cotto. But Miguel Cotto landed some shots, roughed him up a little bit. He said, Coach, Winky Wright, Floyd, talking about my homeboy from Florida, from Clearwater. Winky Wright versus Canelo at 160. Bro, it's a fantasy match, bro. It's a fantasy match, dog. That's a fantasy match. You asked me to pick him. I'm gonna pick my homeboy from Florida. So, but if I put that aside, Winky Wright was a very, very crafty fighter. A lot of people did not want to fight Winky Wright back then. He called hell getting fights. He was that guy, like, you know how he got a boring style. His style is ugly, yada yada yada. You know, yeah, that was Winky Wright, man, Clearwater, man. As a matter of fact, when I boxed in the amateurs, long time ago, we talk about 89, 90, 91, to 93. Winky Wright in the 80s, yeah, Winky Wright was that guy, man. Like, he was the baddest motherfucker in Florida. In the amateurs, like in the 80s, in the amateurs and stuff like that. And then, of course, we got Roy Jones Jr., you ought to know that. But yeah, man. What y'all talking about? Mad Dog H, what you say, fam? He said, will they feed Mosley to Munguia? I mean, they might as well. Now, Winky Wright from Clearwater, Florida. He said, will they feed Mosley to Munguia? Might as well, because Munguia ain't fighting no champion. So, Oscar De La Hoya, I'm not going to allow him to fight any of the top guys and, any of the top guys in his division. So, he might as well. He said Hopkins was crafty inside. I think he better than James Toney. Nah, I totally disagree with that. Hopkins was crafty, but he wasn't better than Lights Out. Not my opinion. Not my opinion. You know what I mean? So we just have to agree to disagree on that. Let's see. FLA. Castillo, he said Castillo roughed up Floyd quite a bit in that first fight. Arlette, what you say? Gabe Rosado is a modern day Emmanuel Augustus. Yeah, Gabe Rosado should just retire at this point. Like, what's the point? You got like 15, 16 losses. What's the point? Well, what's the point? This guy say, Coach, you ignoring me. I'm old enough to be your father. For one, sir, I'm not ignoring you. 2, there's a lot of people in the chat. 3, I care nothing about you being old enough to be my father, sir. Care nothing about that. We have a lot of people in the chat. I can't see everybody. If you're old enough to be my father, you should be old enough not to be so sensitive. So I did not ignore you. I just did not see you. Okay. So be old enough not to be so sensitive if someone doesn't see you, and understand that we have over 200 people in the chat, and I'm trying to get to as many chats as I can. Okay. How about that? JT, what you say, fam? Emmanuel Augustus, Gabe Rosado, and Derek Chisora should all go into the Hall of Fame. They duck no smoke. Yeah, they got a lot of goddamn losses. Another dude got a lot of losses too. Chop Corley. Chop got a lot of losses too. It's like when you get guys go to having double-digit losses. I mean, at some point in time, like what's the point? You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Con Chandler. He said, Arlette, in record only. He say all that in record only. Perhaps Augustus actually has a lot more tools than Rosado. D-Ray promotion, what you say, fam? D-Ray says respectfully. Yeah, respectfully, man. Respectfully. You know, he say he my elder, so I mean that's what they say. Could be a troll, I don't know, but you know me, man. I really don't give it. Yes, I am, not the boy, not the old boy. So we got Vlad sent the super chat. Vlad from Florida sent the super chat. I mean, I sent the cash app. Let's see who else we got. A Sneed. Shout out to A Sneed, man.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Cash app.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said for you, salute, coach. It's how you going to the fight this week. Yeah. We still trying to make hotel arrangements now. If not, I'm just gonna cover the fight here. I want to see that fight bad. Fam. Edwin Castillo. Shout out to Edwin Castillo. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say for don't duck cherry block calls. Sources say it's Ryan calling. Yeah, you know if they can't show the phone number, it is what it is. I ain't finna be wasting my time on no goddamn trolls on no damn calls. Not me. I ain't got time for it. He say in terms of crafting, it's B-Hop best I've seen do it. In terms of who's a better fighter, that's a debate. It's a matter of opinion. That's all. It's a matter of opinion. You know, who may be the best that you ever seen do it to you may be different from someone else. It's just a matter of opinion. There's no facts in this as it relates to. It's what your personal preferences are. He said the key. He say, Coach, you and KQKC are the best boxing announcers on YouTube. Shout out to KQKC, man. Shout out to KQKC. KQKC, man. Shout out to him, fam. Yeah, man. The OG, man. I rock with KQKC, man. He a solid dude. Good brother, OG, double OG, triple OG, quadruple OG, KQKC. I got a lot of love for KQKC, man. He said Cuba is back to professional boxing. What do you think of Andy Ruiz joining the 13 division? What's the 13 division? What's the 13 division? The Cuban boxers, that's gonna be a problem there, boy. What is the 13th division? What is the 13th division? I don't know what that is, my brother. I don't know what that is. He said B-Hop has an incredible IQ inside the ring. Tony couldn't beat Griffin in 2 fights, and Jones watched him in 1 round. Styles matter. Yeah, styles matter, but I can make that same argument for B-Hop couldn't beat Jermaine Taylor. You see what I'm saying? So some fighters just have your number. Jones got knocked out by Tarver. Tarver from right here from my city, from Tampa. You know what I mean? So I mean, I can look at everyone's schedule. I can look at everyone's resume and say, okay, look, B-Hop couldn't beat this guy, couldn't beat that guy. Like I can do that. He said Andy Cruz. What you say? AI. What you say? You meant to say the 135-pound division. 135-pound division or what, my brother? You say Andy Cruz is Cuba's best. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know who he is. I haven't kept up with Cuban boxing. Just being honest with you, I haven't kept up with Cuban boxing. So, but hey, man, if you got the Cuban fighters that's allowed to be in the pro ranks now, we'll just see how that works out. It makes things more challenging. It makes things more interesting. And we'll see exactly how that'll work out. Make things more challenging, more interesting. Let's see. Who else we got in here? I'm trying to get to everybody in the chat. D-Ray promotes. What do you say? Is Ryan Garcia calling? Yeah, man, these trolls. I don't know. They wasting their time with me. You can't show your phone number. Ain't nothing to talk about. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I'm gonna force these trolls to do what I want them to do. You want to come to the show? You're gonna have to show your phone number. We're gonna force them. You don't show the phone number, you get no energy. No energy at all, baby. None at all. Let's do this OJ the Jew Man style, man. Let's give everybody a shout out right here quick, man. Shout out to Lonnie Laughlin, man. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Lady Shan Dutton them season. Shout out to Just a Fan. Shout out to W Right Side. Shout out to Bernard Burton. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Salute to the Queen Deborah Booker. Shout out to the Boxing Lounge. Shout out to Honorable Ketsi. Shout out to Manny 209. Dosieto y Nueve. Shout out to Juan Carrillo. Shout out to Dragon Leg. What's happening, bro? Shout out to Will Sargentson. Shout out to Big Hulk from Maryland. Shout out to Adrian Big 30. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Shout out to Butch the Can Man Cassidy. Shout out to Tony Boswell. Shout out to Troy Graham from Baltimore. Shout out to AV Sound. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to Dean West. Shout out to Jim 82. Shout out to Two Matador. Shout out to Miguel Chartico. Shout out to Karma Serene. Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to True Gritter 402. Shout out to Malcolm Roach from Houston. Shout out to Hair Hero Elite. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. Shout out to Folobon. Shout out to Philo 58. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. What's up, Slim? Shout out to Dantes, my homeboy from Tampa, right here with the old boy. Shout out to Chickarelli. What's going on, baby? Shout out to Damian Bennett. Shout out to the Queen Love Green Eyes P. Shout out to Charlo. Salute, fam. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to Ficiana Fights. Shout out to the Queen Misfit. Shout out to my brother Retro Boston and Documentaries, man. My brother Blood Boston. Salute, man. Shout out to Schoolo X-Mon. What's going on? My brother called in from North. What do you call it? From North Kakalaki. North Kakalaki. Shout out to my main man Mark Nash from the ATL. Rider of the Storm. Carl Hansen from Down Under. Shout out to Philly Fly from London. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365 from the Bay. Shout out to A Sneed. What's happening, bro? Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans. Salute to Mr. Pads. Shout out to Arlette. Arlette Carter from Harlem. Shout out to the Queen Arlette. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bales. Salute, man, to my brother from Detroit, Smith and West, and my main man Jamie, Punch Perfect Boxing. Salute to everybody, man. We're gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, man. We had a good ride. We had a good show. We're gonna make it do what it do again this weekend. My plans is going to the fights. I'm trying to get everything set up right now. Things is running behind things. Some things came up. So I'll let you guys know. Either way it go, we're going to make it do what it do this weekend. If I'm not able to get to the fight because of my living arrangements that I had set up that's not working, we going live for the fight. We're going to make it do what it do. We're going to have some goddamn fun. And we're going to talk about these fights that's coming up this month. You see what I'm saying? So let's go ahead. Everybody, round of applause. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.